chance, like, go on to score a couple chapters later, and it's halftime, and they're losing 2-0.
Yeah.
Probably my prediction.
I would say, oh yeah, the streams on YouTube has started. Hi guys, hi everyone who's coming in through the YouTube chat.
Let's go YouTube.
YouTube. Someone is pinging me in the RAWs of Hirio's server. Hopefully in 2-ish hours. And for some reason, the server bot didn't ping people for the thing. There you go. Send that out.
We live, yes sir. We are live, bro. 0 to 60 and 3.5.
All right, yeah, we should be live across both things right now. Hey everybody, how's everyone doing today? Yeah, so okay, we're doing the stream a little different. So I'm on TikTok streaming right now, right? But I'm also streaming on Streamlabs on a different thing because I still can't figure out how to get the stream key. Like the last time we did this, you guys heard me spend like fucking how long was it? How long was I doing that? Like 30 minutes trying to get the stream key?
You spent like an hour trying to
Yeah.
get...
When did I start the live? Literally right now. The live just started on YouTube right now. I've been on TikTok for like, it says 8 minutes. I've been on live TikTok. So basically we're here to just kind of discuss exactly what's going to happen for the next chapter, overall just predictions and stuff, theories we have and stuff. And I explained it on the TikTok live. I'll explain it again for the YouTube. I think Rayo's going to score. If you guys saw the short I just posted, you'll probably see, you'll see my full, you'll see my full prediction for it. But yeah, this is my first time trying to go live on TikTok and YouTube separately, and I hope people do enjoy like these kinds of lives because I love doing these lives. They're fun, and it's like an excuse for me to not pay attention to like working on videos. But like what's getting me is like I am so behind on YouTube videos. Like I have so many ideas I want to talk about. Like just to go through like the list of videos I've added to my onto here, right? Well, I did this one, so I can get rid of this one. I want to do a ranking every single game in the series. So like I'll probably do that when the group stage is over before we get into the knockouts because I think honestly we'll have a small period between then. Like for knockouts from group to knockout, I think we'll have a small gap period. Either a break, which I honestly wouldn't mind like a month break for Nomura, because he hasn't stopped like cranking out content. Like it's crazy. But overall I'd be okay. And then Kunigami to Manshan City, glazing every blue locker for 1 minute. Will Kunigami get any relevance again? New Gen 11 ranking, because I know a lot of people like hearing opinions of new gens and stuff. I did this one, the top 5 moments of Blue Lock 2025. I gotta get rid of that. Hiyori slander. I'm not really gonna cover that one anymore because I've made videos talking about it. What's up?
Yes, Hiyori slander. We love it.
Yeah, Unclube is here with me. Why are my takes genuinely so bad? Which one you're gonna talk about? I've made a lot of takes, so I'm gonna need you to narrow that down a little bit. Why I hate Blue Lock power scaling. Or why I hate people who don't do it correctly, I guess is I don't even remember what the video. I'm gonna get rid of it because I don't remember what the video was. Explaining every talent to learn every genius. This would kind of be for like when it's over, like when the series is done. I would show my face on the TikTok stream, by the way, but I can't do that because of how I can't link Streamlabs to TikTok, so I have to do them separately. So in order for me to go live on both, you can't see my face on TikTok. Sorry. And then other side, every genius explained. So kind of both of them. Explaining why Noah's a fraud. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember that. I do remember making the claim. I don't remember what my point was though. So I'm probably just gonna get rid of that. Things I want to see in the U20 World Cup. A little late for that.
My face.
Oh,
Live
yeah. Another one that said the Isagi glaze has gone too far. Again, I don't remember that one. Talking about, okay, here's the take. Here's the you made a whole video on sweat scaling on things everyone knew. If everyone knew it, I wouldn't need to explain it. So I'm gonna just let you have that. Here's the take we can have a discussion about, because I think it is interesting. Oh, look at you in the corner, little cutie. Yeah. Get your camera out of here. And I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. Let me see if I can like pull you up higher on here. Oh, well, this is not what I meant.
Hey, oh man.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So the take was that I made. Did I call Noah a fraud? I'm reading off my notes of videos I wanted to talk about. I just can't remember the point. Here's what it was. I think it was Bastard Munchen would have still won if Rain passed to Shido.
I know you and Marble had.
We were going back. Yeah, we were going back and forth on it. What are your thoughts?
I would have to go back and reread that chapter, because I don't really have any thoughts about it. So when I saw you guys talking about it, I kind of just like skimmed over the videos.
Yeah.
My initial thought is I disagree, but like again, I'd have to go back and actually like do a deep dive and like read a couple of chapters before and after that moment just to see.
I got you. The reason I had to take was, let's say, okay, in the assumption that they're going at this, if we're going to say that Rain passed, Rain would have had to be of the mentality to pass. Is that a fair claim?
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
Like, you're going to say, oh, Rain's going to pass, but he would only pass, like, in that moment? No, he'd have to have the mentality of wanting to pass in the first place. Oh, Jimmy, you have to send a heart. I don't know how that works, but I appreciate you, man. It means a lot. You didn't have to do that. But anyways, so based on that, right? If Green is of the mentality to pass, right? Then I would say that overall, that is something that is predictable, because we just saw Kaiser and Isagi linking up before, right? And they stopped Rain and Shido because they were trying to play predictably. Making that pass would be something predictable. When we see that chapter, Kaiser rushes in specifically from Rain's left side because with using Metavision, the most rational point was in front of him. If he was of the mentality to pass, he wouldn't have approached from that side because the meta point would have been in between Shido and Rain. Kaiser would have just intercepted the pass.
I think I understand where you and Marble are coming from, because you guys are essentially arguing two different points. You're arguing from the point of assuming that Rin is in the correct mentality to pass, while Marble Frog, I think, is arguing from the standpoint of him, despite him not having the mentality to pass, that does not necessarily mean he is not going to pass. Because like we can see that like Destroyer Rin, he'll pass, right? If he needs to. But since like he wanted to crush Isagi, that was the more important thing to him at that moment. I think what Marble Frog is trying to say is like, yes, Rin wants to crush Isagi, and so that's why he went after him specifically. But on the off chance that Rin decides to pass in that moment, they wouldn't have been able to stop him. But like obviously there's the whole, oh well, obvious, like the chances of him passing in that scenario are basically zero. But they're not technically zero. I think that's what he's trying to argue for. But then that's also like
this guy in the chat. Do you see him? He says he doesn't need a mentality to pass. Yes, he does.
Yes,
The whole reason that Rin didn't pass is because his mentality said, I want to do it myself. I want to score the goal. I want to beat Isagi by beating him, right? So, if he was going to pass to Shido, that wouldn't be fulfilling his ego, which is exactly what the whole mentality argument is. His ego would have had to be aligned with, okay, beating Isagi includes me making this pass, which is not what his ego was in that moment. So if you're going to change his ego to say he is of the capacity to make that pass, you have to realize what happens with that. Well, Kaiser and Isagi can read that because they're playing logically. Making the pass to Shido is the logical play. Therefore, Metavision can read that logical outcome. Oh, what the fuck is this? A rising key?
A rising key? I don't know what that is.
What the hell is that? Thank you. I appreciate that. But what is that? You guys don't have to, by the way, yeah, don't donate. You guys don't have to donate. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Just vibe. I'll appreciate you all liking the stream. That's all I care about. Like, that's just kind of... Also, yeah, we're talking about stuff from the PXG and BM game. It was just, I'm going through my video ideas, and this was one that was in there, so I just thought I'd elaborate. You're telling me if Rain Switch is ideal to pass to Shido in that moment, Isagi would know? I'm saying yes. Well, not Isagi, Kaiser would. Because the whole thing is that if he's of the mentality to pass, right? He's changing his objective to something more logical. When it comes to Rain, his ego in that moment, the reason that Isagi and Kaiser needed to team up is because Rain was playing in Destroyer mode and was hyper fixating on beating Isagi. Right? That was the point there.
Yeah.
If he switches up, they're gonna tell way earlier than that. Because the whole thing was Rain tapping into Destroyer mode and locking down Isagi. Right? They're showing that he's hyper fixating on Isagi. He would want to end it himself. That was the whole point there. So if you're telling me in that moment, Kaiser wouldn't be able to predict it, he would. He approached from the right side because he was understanding Rain's mentality. If there was a switch in mentality, there would have been a state of predicting that even earlier.
Yeah, I think...
And he would have approached from a different side. Yeah, Kaiser came last second. Yeah, because he approached from a different angle. He wouldn't have approached from the left side, because he approached from that side because they saw the Metavision on that side. He would have approached from the left side because coming on the left side gives him his dominant foot towards Rain, gives him the best option. But if Rain was going to pass, he would have just approached from Rain's right side and intercepted it.
I think anyone who's saying the game does end is assuming Ren doesn't change his mentality to one that would logically, or like people who are saying the PXG would win if Ren passes, I think aren't assuming that Ren is going to pass the ball or has a mentality that would allow him to pass the ball in that scenario. But the people who say no, they would still lose, are assuming that Ren's mentality has to change to create a pass like that. So like we're technically arguing two different things here, which depending on whether you want Ren's mentality to change or not, both answers are technically correct.
Think of this new take. If Rin wasn't so fixated on Isagi the whole game, PXG would have won. Yeah, that's the whole reason. Like, oh yeah, it says that you're vibrating or something.
Me?
Someone said turn that vibration down, buddy.
Me?
I guess. I don't know if they're talking to me.
Okay, let me try something really quick.
Yeah. Do I think Saitoshi could have a destroyer mode like Rain if he gets serious? No. I mean, his beautiful destruction, I guess, but I don't think it's the same as destroyer mode.
Yeah, they're not the same. They're two sides of the same coin, though.
Yeah. Also, okay, this was another take. I don't know if it was you who made it or if it was someone else and I made the topic that the new gens, in terms of scaling in their respective universe, dog the Generation of Miracles from Croker's Basket.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Absolutely agree. The new gens are so much better in verse. They're so much better.
Like, all I have to say is, okay, what is the level that the Generation of Miracles were playing at?
the best the Generation of Miracles play at are
His average NBA team level against
well,
Jabberwock.
I wouldn't even argue that, because we know that they play professionally, but we can't quantify how good those professionals are. Like, I could easily say, oh, they're like the worst professionals in the NBA, just as easily as someone else could say they're the best professionals in the NBA. So I guess we can go with average NBA talent. If we want to go with average NBA talent, the New Gen 11 just slam in terms of how good they are in verse. It's not. It's
Because
not.
like these are the best U20 in the world right now.
Yeah,
They're the
like,
best in the
I would
world.
I would argue that Kaiser, who in my opinion is the fifth best New Gen 11 out of the six of them, he's better than the average pro. I'd argue
Yeah.
he's better than the average pro.
Because like the whole thing is that if you're one of the best new gens, as a new gen, you have that title because you're like the top 1%.
Mhm.
Like for example, how many Blue Lock characters do we know of? Like in series right now, how many do we know of? We have like 100, right?
I can't remember the exact number.
To put into perspective, there's 300 in Japan.
Mhm.
You take 300 from every country in the world, Kaiser's going to be top 1% of them. He's going to be in the top 30.
You don't even have to use like the whole percentage argument. I just think that, like, in terms of what we know and what we're told, the Generation of Miracles are still like um barely average NBA level, because a lot of people say that, like, oh well, the Jabberwocks were beating up on NBA teams. No, they weren't. That's not true at all. It said that the tournament that they were in, that like that the Jabberwocks won to come to Japan, it said specifically it had pro talent, not NBA talent, pro talent or pro players. These pro players, if we want to get technical, could have been from literally anywhere in the world. But
Yeah.
since they are American, we can make the assumption that they had NBA pros in that tournament. But
Yeah.
that also doesn't quantify how many NBA pros. It just said some, so not everybody in the tournament was a professional player.
It also comes down to like, it's the logic of just because you beat a team of pro players doesn't necessarily make you pro as well. Like okay, look at the Copa del Rey. Real is known as the strongest club, right? But they weren't in the finals. Who was in the finals? It wasn't Arsenal.
Atletico Madrid and Barcelona.
Atletico Madrid. Okay, yeah. Just because Real, the strongest club in the world, is not in the Copa del Rey final, doesn't mean that whatever team beat them is overall better. They could have had a good game. Real could have had a bad game.
Always win. The better team doesn't always win.
Yeah, okay, hot take and very hot take. Manshine City versus FC Barca, the final game. Manshine City was the better team. They just had a really bad game. In terms of just on paper, Nagi, Reo, Chigiri, and whoever, you just take those three. They're better. Those three are better than Bachata and Atoya. Carrying. On paper. Nagi, Reo, Chigiri, on paper, are better than just Bachata and Atoya.
Oh, yeah.
On paper. But Barca won because Manshine had a bad game. Had teams playing bad games, right? Not even Nagi had a bad game. Reo and Chigiri were going shot for shot with Bachata and Atoya. Like, they were even.
Nagi sold.
But they're the better team, right? Like, overall.
Yeah, Manshine's a better team.
So, being a better team can still lose. So, like, sure, there's pro players, but just because you beat a pro player doesn't make you a pro player.
Yeah. My whole thing is just that, like, we don't even have to go based off the assumption that that just because they beat them doesn't mean they are. We can still just assume that, let's say the Jabberwocks are professional players. They would still be like average.
Yeah, but like they're the best U20 players in the world versus a team that barely beat an average NBA team.
Yeah.
And by the way, hot take, it was just Silver and Nash carrying the whole game. What were the other fuckers doing?
You can't really diss the other guys because they're stated to be on the same level as the Generation of Miracle.
But we don't see them do if you took Silver and Nash out, Gen of Miracles are washing if you put two other players on that are equal level to what we saw from the other guys.
Nah, I disagree. They don't wash. I disagree. I think the Generation Miracles win, but it's not a wash. They only win by like 10 or 12 points. I think they keep it close.
No. You're telling me they win by 4 to 5 baskets at most? No,
I think 4 to 6. Yeah, because that's there are multiple like instances within the game where the Generation Miracles just get outplayed by the background characters. It happens multiple times in the manga, in like the Kuroko Last Game manga. It doesn't happen as much in the movie because they have to cut stuff out. But in the manga, there are so many, not so many, but like there are a noticeable amount of times where these background characters either get past the Generation Miracles or score shots on them.
Yeah,
it's just that since the team runs through Nash and Silver, we're obviously going to see more of them.
Yeah. Also, yeah, this is this is Uncloak. He's getting praise.
Hello. You can see my face, even though I've done a face reveal for like a year and a half now. But...
Well, they can't see you on YouTube. They're saying through YouTube.
Oh yeah, you have to come to TikTok to see my face. Which low key, if you're coming from YouTube, you should like drop a follow. That'd be really cool.
You should go drop a follow for him. He's the goat.
I'm not someone who begs, but
I'll beg for him. Please go follow him. I'm not above it. I'm not above begging. Do I watch JJK? Yes, season 3 is cooking. It's so good. Oh my god. I will stand on this. JJK season 3 has had a better adaptation than Demon Slayer's movies. I don't care. I've enjoyed these way more than Demon Slayer. I think Demon Slayer is great, but it does too much. It does too much. JJK is like the perfect amount.
I just think they shouldn't be movies. I don't think they should be movies.
I'm not opposed to them being movies. I don't have an issue with them being movies. I have an issue with them like just being too overly animated to me.
I would have no problem if the Sunrise Countdown was a movie. Like the final Muzan fight was a movie. Yeah. But the fact that we're doing the entirety of the Infinity Castle in a movie, I don't like that. Yeah. I think what it should have been is you have an Infinity Castle anime, however many episodes that would take, maybe like 12 to 16, something like that. And then you can have the last, like, 20 chapters, 25 chapters as like a 2.5 hour, 3 hour movie. I'm 100% fine with that.
I gotta shrink this text down a little bit because I'm looking at my stream on my phone and some of the text is cut off.
Karasu's locked in. He is locked in.
Let's see. How is... We'll just lower... I'll put this in I'll put this like right here. This should be... It should be visible.
People still aren't gonna read it.
Yeah. Okay, what would you say overall percentage Hiyori's the one who scores?
5.
5%? I would say like 15, 20. Like, I think it's the parallels between Hiyori and Charles exist, and I don't think it's that crazy to say.
I have more faith in this ignored Isagi scoring than Hiyori.
Okay. Chances of Rin scoring then?
15, 20.
I think Rin is like 30. I would say Hiyori 20, Rin 30, Ryo 50. I'm most confident with Ryo now.
I would have, let's see. I'll go Rin 20, Hiyori 5, so that gives me 25. I think Isagi's probably like 10.
Yo, you know what? I'll challenge any Hiyori hater on here to request up, and I will argue, because a lot of people say Hiyori is so mid. Pull up right now. Pull up right now. We'll talk about this right now. Hiyori is not mid.
Pull up right now.
What is happening? I can't like. There we go. Okay. Well, I saw this person first. Okay.
Josh. I don't know who this guy is.
Josh. I've invited you, Josh. Hello, Josh.
Josh.
Are you here to debate why Hiyori's ass or no?
I'm just here to agree with you that maybe Rayo is going to be the one to score.
Oh, okay. See, now I'm sorry for being so hostile. You came in with a good
Yeah,
take.
I was like already requested it a while ago, and you just pulled that up right now. I was thinking about canceling it.
No, my bad, man. Yeah, I appreciate you sticking through. You have anything else you wanna add here while
Maybe
you're up?
Rayo will score, but have you noticed that Rayo hasn't like copied any other player that isn't from Japan?
Well, that's what he trained for specifically. Like I wouldn't be I would love to see him copy like a new gen. Like I feel like that's the best thing Ryo could do.
I
I don't know why Ego didn't say like, "Yo, learn how to copy the new gens."
The only evidence I see of him copy some other player that's not from Japan is like Noel Noah. When I don't know if this is an episode Nagi, but there's like a panel of him.
Yeah, it's
like,
his light novel.
Huh?
It's his light novel where he's copying Noah's shooting form for the
so
when he's doing the
maybe he's gonna like try to pull up with something like that. I don't know, but I don't think he's gonna copy a Japan player though.
I think. How long do you think it takes for Rayo to copy Sai? Because I'm pretty sure I'm willing to bet Ego gave Rayo Sai's film as well.
Like Rayo, like he's like study Sai and Rin's like movements and stuff like that. I think there's like a panel of him doing that. But like when he like copies people who he's seen recently or like he pays his attention most to, like he copies it really, really fast. He picks on it in one glance, like how he did with Otoya.
Okay, I
maybe
would
he'll copy Hugo or something.
But Ugo really hasn't shown any kind of unique weapon.
Hugo hasn't shown any like special capabilities yet. That only
Like
he has.
Like what does Hugo's weapons are right now besides positioning? Like
I would say this is gonna sound weird. I think it's gonna be called like suitable dominance. Like his overwhelmed physique is just overwhelming to where he can leverage his physique
He's a big motherfucker. Hugo is big.
Hot take. I think he might be bigger than Bunny. Like
he might be. Like
Bunny is like. Do you think Ugo is okay? We saw Ugo next to Ryo. Ryo is 6 foot. Nagi is 6'3", the same height as Bunny. Like Ugo's got to be just as tall, if not taller.
Maybe.
Yo, Calix, you didn't have to send, again. You don't have to send donations. I appreciate it, man. The 51 goes. You didn't have to do that. Just
oh my gosh,
save your money, man.
W.
Are the leaks out? No, leaks are not out yet.
But you think how Rayo might do a twin gun volley though? You think there's like some other shooting move he could try?
Nah, he's definitely doing 2-gun. It's got to be.
You're not sure about maybe Rin's curve shot that he's done before already?
Nah, it's got to be 2-gun.
Why do you think that again? I forgot about it.
Because he has copied Bachara, Chigiri, and Kunigami in the U20 World Cup so far. The Ego is 4, except for Isagi. Like,
so you're thinking about people he hasn't copied yet at all?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be an Isagi copy. Like he's copied Bachara, Chigiri, and Kunigami so far. Isagi's the only Egoist form ever he hasn't. And then Ugo was all talking about the 2-gun. Like 2-gun was highlighted in Nigeria.
You don't think he'll copy like Baro's shot or something? Like from like if he's not in the penalty box or anywhere near the goal, it's like say around like 20 meters or 30 meters away. You don't think he'll try to copy Baro's shot?
Nah, he needs Predator Eye for the double nutmeg.
Oh yeah.
Rayo scoring.
Do you think Rayo can like somehow acquire Predator Eye too? Like Kaiser has both?
No, I don't think he can.
Give me Rayo scoring Big Bang Drive.
Give me Rayo going up for Big Bang Drive and missing.
Nah.
He goes up and just whiffs. I need someone to whiff a bicycle kick. Like Nagi did. Nagi whiffed one.
That'd be so funny.
Like I'm copying you. Copies Nagi, fucking misses.
Not Shiro's bicycle, but maybe just Nagi's.
Leaks into the 3 hours. Good night. Yeah, Croc. Leaks are supposed to be dropping in like I think it's supposed to be like 40 minutes, but I have 1 hour until the hour is completed. It's supposed to be like within 9 to 11. They're supposed to be between then. We're getting them.
I forgot Croc is in the UK. I was like, why is he going to bed? I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, like I have school tomorrow. I have a presentation tomorrow. I gotta prep for, but I'm doing this instead because why not?
Yeah, tomorrow.
But yeah, I think if he were to copy, what is that currency? I do my heart skip a beat because this guy he donated a super chat and it's not in US. It's 20,000. I just read that number, and my heart just like, huh?
You thought you got like 20,000.
I would have I'm gonna be honest. I would have refunded that. Like, I couldn't take that. I couldn't do that.
Unless he sent it on accident, and then he's like, "Wait, I sent it on accident," and then I'd send it back to him. But if I was genuinely sent $20,000, and they're like, "Here, like, take it," I'm taking it.
What is that currency? Can someone help me with that currency? I have no idea. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate the dono, but you didn't have to. 30% chance leaks don't even drop tonight. I've been told from my leaguer they said it would. Wait until 3 to 4 a.m. for a Kodansha Yori chapter. Peace and love, bro. I got you, man. If you want to go to bed, I'll send you the leaks and I'll send you the translations with them in the morning. But
Do you guys think that Lorenzo will have more story in the plot, or like he will come up with
fucking
it?
better.
No, have you noticed that Italy is like on top of their game as of now? Like they're the ones winning the most.
I don't know. Yeah, hold on. I don't. Do me a second. Let me take a photo of this so I can find out what that currency is. I don't know. $20,000 rupees, 2 cents. I'm fine with that.
Rupees, that's what they are. Okay.
Oh, it's less than $1. I don't care. I still appreciate it, man. It means a lot for the donor. But again, don't donate. No one donate. Just enjoy the vibes. Enjoy the vibes. We're playing Black Widow here.
Give him money. He's a broke college student. Give him money.
Oh yeah, I lost $700 today. I'll just let y'all know that. But yeah, Josh, I appreciate you, man, coming up here. We're gonna pull someone up here so I can argue about why he already not ass. Appreciate you, man.
All right, see ya.
Yeah, I'll say this before I go up. I lost $700 today. Someone hacked into my TikTok and removed my PayPal, which is how I get my payment through TikTok, and they replaced it with their own. And I was not given any warning. I have 2FA enabled, 2-factor authentication. No warning on that. Oh, Croc wants to get up here? All right, we'll get you up here. No warning on that.
How does that even happen?
What's up?
How does that even happen?
I don't know. I just woke up one morning and I checked and it said, "Oh, payment was sent." I opened my PayPal and it wasn't sent. I'm like, "What the hell?" So I checked my PayPal thing and it said I got delivered to someone else. I'm like, "What the hell?" Because I didn't change it. So I took screenshots of it. I have the transaction ID. I submitted a thing to their legal. So like I know they can find out where it went. I have the transaction ID. So they should be able to figure out where they went. But if they don't, then your boy gonna get more than just $700.
Sue.
Yeah, because I enabled 2FA. They didn't give me any. I have 2FA through phone number, email, and YouTube. It's supposed to send me a message. They didn't send me one at all, and they didn't send me anything when my banking got changed. So, anyways, but yeah, we're just kind of here vibing. Croc, how you doing, man?
I just got back home recently, a couple hours ago, and I seen Shadow's tweet. I'm like, nah, man, I'm not staying up for heroish bullshit, man. No.
Wait, Shadow posted something?
He posted leaks in 2 to 3 hours.
When, like, just now or like an hour ago?
Like 6 minutes ago.
15 minutes ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He posted leaks in 2 to 3 hours, and then he posted a preview. And I'm not waiting 2 to 3 hours for a Hiyori chapter. So.
Who do you think do you think someone's gonna score?
No.
No.
I think the chapter. I think the chapter is going to end with a cliffhanger with someone about to take a shot.
I don't think Japan scores at all. I think Loki blocks that shit.
That's the thing. I think Japan's going scoreless.
Scoreless? I don't know about scoreless.
I think Japan would score 2. I could see 2 people scoring.
The reason why I say they score 2 is 1, I think they score right out the half because they catch France off guard. And then France just bulldozes them, and then Blue Lock scores a second consolation goal when Loki, Hugo, and Charles all get subbed out because they're up by so much. Because they're up by so much.
I don't think Loki would allow himself to be subbed out.
Why not?
Because his entire goal was to crush Isagi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
like he has personal investment in this.
Yeah, that doesn't mean he can't get subbed out, like especially if France is winning.
I didn't say he can't be subbed out. I'm saying I don't think he'd allow himself to be subbed out.
Like he's not gonna get to a point.
They're up by a specific amount. Like let's say like France is up like 4 goals. I don't think there would be a point
and Loki.
I don't think that's enough to crush their spirits.
I would say them subbing themselves out because they don't see BLUELOCK as like worth playing anymore is like even worse than continuing to play.
But if that's the case, Loki just wouldn't have played because he didn't see BLUELOCK as worth playing anyway.
Yeah,
So
I'm with Kirk on this one.
he watched the entire Nigeria game and just said that their bees making noise. Like he never thought that was worth it anyway. So by that, would he just not have played then?
No, because you just said he had a personal vendetta of crushing Isagi.
Well, yeah, sure, but
Yeah.
like,
So like,
that's what I'm saying. So if he has the personal vendetta, he either plays the whole game or doesn't play at all, right?
I don't necessarily think it's a 2-option thing.
I don't think it makes sense to have a personal vendetta and then still go off halfway, or at whatever point you think he gets
I just said once France has like a suitable enough lead. Like
I'm saying it could be 4-0 in the first half.
How long do you think we're in right now?
I
Like
don't
how
think so.
long in
I think we're like 10 minutes in.
10.
Let's say
Yes.
15.
We've had like 3
Minimum.
plays.
We had Charles goal. We had counter.
Charles'
Ugo
goal was
takes
literally
it.
like, was it within 1 minute?
That was like 1 minute. Yeah, really short.
We've had okay, starting ball, Charles score, then BLUELOCK's first counter, Ugo takes it, Nico intercepts, ball gets fed up, and then the ball gets fed up to Chigidi and Bachida. They go through. Ball goes to Isagi, one touch to Reen. Reen and Loki have their thing. Corner kick happens. Ball gets thrown to Loki. Karasu intercepts, gives the ball to Hiyori here. So this is like play 6.
I was gonna say 20 minutes. I think
It's like
20
6
minutes
plays.
It's fair because BLUELOCK's pacing is terrible with games like match.
I
match
get it,
time.
but I obviously I understand there's a certain sentiment in the whole sweat scaling bullshit. I don't really get involved in that stuff. But like nobody seems tired.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like when you go back to like for example Uber's match, right? And like you go to like chapter, I want to say like maybe 218 and the game starts chapter 210. Like in chapter 218, people look like they're physically giving it.
Yeah, Isagi and Nico's sweating, and he didn't do much in like Isagi. I think it was
Who do you
think
think
In
is
is the
the
chap-
best
best
midfielder in BLUELOCK?
Reyes.
Sai.
Karasu, yeah, Karasu.
Are we talking? Are we talking? No, we're not.
Isagi, yeah, you're right.
He's like,
It's Isagi, you're right.
let's see.
Isagi, Karasu, Rayo?
Yeah, honestly, Bato's goal is a good like thing, 1-1 because the PXG game only lasted 37 minutes.
Bro's obsessed
Like-
with the Ubers match. Listen, man,
It's a
I
good
like
game.
quality. I like
It's a-
quality.
Yeah, it's a good game. So Croc, I sent you a message last night. I think it was
I see
people trying to say, buddy,
that made me laugh.
dude, I'm dead ass. I had to make several videos on this because people think I'm crazy for saying.
I haven't posted in a few days because I haven't had any ideas.
Yeah, I don't really. I get moments of like burnout, so I just have people send me ideas. Like why I open up like, hey, send me a DM, I'll cover your idea, and I just whenever I'm out of something to talk about myself, I just go through that and just knock them off the list.
Well, I get tagged in stuff like 15 to 20 times a day.
The
It's
one
just
guy
like
he tags
this-
every time, all the time. It's like it's Doctor something. He tags
not
me.
even
on
like
side,
he's
though,
one of them, but
he-
I get around 15 individual tags a day, and it just depends on like when I check what I've been tagged in if I find it interesting or not. I don't
Yeah,
think-
like
is
the
Botcha
comments
the
of.
mid? Oh yeah, Botcha.
Botcha-
We can't. Was he a winger? Or is he a
He
left
was
midfielder?
midfielder. No, he was left midfielder.
It's,
He's a
I think-
midfielder.
Yeah.
So are we saying these top 3 midfielders or what's up?
I think Karasu's better still.
What about Rayo?
Yeah, Karasu's better than Rayo.
No, what about I'm saying in comparison to Bachida.
Oh, I mean, if you want
I think I think Rayo's
I think
better.
they're close. I think they're close.
yeah, I think they're close. I give Botcher a slight edge, but like if you want to say Rayo, that's fine.
Yeah,
I think Bachida playmaking, Rayo goal scoring. Like, if you want a midfielder to score goals, I would take Rayo. If you want a midfielder to help make plays,
that's
take
so
Bachida.
sad, you know. A midfielder to score goals go Rayo. Isn't Bachida still trying to be a striker? Lol.
No, Rayo's trying to be a striker.
Yeah,
He's
but
trying to
Bachida
be a
just spent-
striker. They're all
but-
midfielders.
Bachida just spent the last arc playing striker.
No, he was playing. What he was playing? Well, yeah, he was playing
Yeah,
center
he was
forward, and
He-
he
he-
swapped.
he
He
was-
swapped when
he-
Lavinho
he-
came in.
He was striker for Barca.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ever
who's
since-
gonna? Yeah, but no
ever
one
since
else
first
is.
game.
Okay, that's Barca.
So I mean,
Oh.
that's I think if you put what is it?
Who's gonna go there? Atoya?
Bachira on Manshine, he becomes
Atoya,
striker by the end of
Lala?
the game.
Say that again, Luke.
Said if you put Bachira on Manshine, he becomes a starting striker at the end of the NEL. I think he's better.
Does
than
he?
Over?
Does he?
No,
Yes,
I don't think
better
he's
than
taking
Agi,
Agi's
better than
spot.
Yeah, but Luke. I mean, like even after like 5-shot, Nagi didn't get that over Agi.
Okay.
Yeah, Nagi was still right wing.
Like even
Here-
after 5-shot in their next game, Nagi didn't get to play striker.
Here's the thing. Do you think?
that's fine? End of
And
NEL
and,
Bachira
and that's the
is
thing. And he
better.
had a higher value than Agi as well.
Yeah, he had a higher value than Agi. He was
On
just
5
under
shot.
Agi before the final game. He was at 79, right?
What was I thought Agi was 80.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Agi's
no,
80.
Bachira was at
I'm
79.
saying after 5. I'll talk about Nagi. I was saying after 5-shot, Nagi was 88, and in his next game, he didn't get to start a striker.
He didn't start a striker in the against PXG.
No,
I don't think I saw that start. I remember that
We
start.
never saw the starting lineup.
we didn't see. I'm lying to you.
Well, I still think like if you put end of NEL Bachira starts over Agi as a striker. Yeah. The Bachira that just dunked on Manshine, yeah, he definitely starts over Agi.
I don't think he's. Yeah, but I don't think he plays. I think he would
mean,
play back with Rayo. I think he play where Rayo is. Play
Yeah,
next
because
to
it's
Rayo.
like because if you can play Bachira at winger or like as an outside midfielder and keep Agi up front, sure. But like if we're just who do you want? You can only choose one at striker. I'm taking Bachira over Agi.
I
Yeah,
there's
but
actually,
it depends on the formation of Manshine, though.
yeah, there's just not really any situations where I think I need Bachira playing striker.
Yeah, I don't like Barca played good striker for Barca just because there's no one else that's good to fill that strike. Like Barca is
Okay,
great
on
as a
Okoye.
midfielder or a winger, but like he's not to a degree where it's like, oh, let's have Lara as fucking forward. No, put
Lara.
Boccia there because he is the best player on that team right now, excluding the master. But also, like, yeah, look in the formation. It was Agi, Chigiri, and Nagi as forwards. It was Arthur, Driver, Rao, Swift in the midfield, and then Busby, Demon, and Young for back. So I would say take Driver out and put Bachata where he is on left next to Rao, and then just have them be the midfielders. And then
S
you
to
have
F tier. What do you guys rank Sendo? I think he's B tier. If we're doing S to F tier, he's like a fucking C, like a low C.
It's all right. Once he gets Predator Eye and the
Crocodile, thoughts on how good Nagi's gonna be? I don't give a fuck about Nagi. Like,
But what about
please,
the Nagi Bottle rivalry? That's such a I love that. It's my favorite rivalry.
listen, right? There's you need to understand, right? There's a reason why you haven't seen me making mass videos on Borrow Prop. It's more so been slander on other characters because, like, you need to understand, like,
2 years. 2 years. We know.
no, it's not even necessarily that. It's more so like I understand the characters are going to be good and they're going to get the great feats and the great showings are the characters that Kaneshiro cares about at the end of the day, and he doesn't care about Borrow, so it's like, whatever, bro.
Now you know what would have been crazy?
And Borrow
we got to
also
see-
isn't a popular character, funnily enough.
He's not.
No, in the most recent popularity poll, he wasn't even top 10. Neither was she though.
When was this?
Like not Manchester, sorry, PXG.
2024 or 2025? Oh, here we go.
So I remember
Um,
there's in no order. There's Isagi, Rin, Sei, Bachida, Nagi, Reo, Hiyori, Karasu,
Yeah, here we go. I have it right here.
Corona.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Isagi
Borrow
won,
and Shido
Rin
aren't top
2.
10 for popularity.
I'm shocked Rail was in third.
That does,
Like-
Reno being third does not shock me at all. Not at all.
Yeah, but Rail being in third over Kaiser.
Yeah, that still doesn't shock me.
Arrow, that doesn't shock me. Arrow, I mean, fucking Reo sells all the fucking merchandise.
Well,
Lit-
when was? I gotta go to.
Something you have to like
manga.
remember, Arrow, is like with the Japanese community specifically. If a character like has an extremely popular ship that only like exceeds their popularity, just
Yeah.
like that's the reason why like Reo, Nagi, and Sai are like, especially Sai, is extremely high.
Hold up.
despite
And
having like zero
Like,
fucking
exactly. Sai is top 5 in popularity, and he hasn't been a constant in the manga in like 5 years.
But if we're talking 2024, 2025, right? Which is,
Yeah.
are we assuming it's all of 2024 or is it the year of 2024? Like
What does that mean?
Like, okay, are we going both 2024 and 2025? Those 2 years or just one of the years? Like, where's the?
Well, what date did it come out?
I don't know. I assume you would. I have no idea. It says. And so it's 2024. So it's all of 2024.
So it's pretty much all of the PXG game.
Yeah, so 2024 PXG in 2024 the first chapter was 246, which was when we got the values.
Yep.
Which was when we got pre PXG values, and that went all the way to chapter
So, like the team up,
288 part 1, which was Yukimi
Yeah.
Saban. But Rayo only had a single chapter of showing up.
It doesn't matter.
That is still
does
crazy
not
to me.
matter.
Over Kaiser's entire development in that game, I'm shocked.
And
also Burū was only top 5 in popularity once, and when was that? The first selection.
That is Luger.
Right.
So like that's what I understand, right? At the end of the day, like
No,
I know
but
that,
2022 Bado was 8th.
yeah, that's it. The last time he was top 5 was first selection.
2020 Bado was 5th. Yeah, we don't know anything after
I'm
11.
I'm saying right, like the entire point is like we understand Kaneshiro and most authors in these different shonen mangas care about the popularity of these characters, and Burū isn't that. It's the same way why Shido has no character. He's not popular. Why would Kaneshiro waste his time?
I don't know. I'll tell you this though. What would have been great for development overall, I think, is if instead of in chapter 311, where we just got like we all can see it on the stream. I don't know on TikTok you guys can't, but it was the game where BLUELOCK was facing off against each other. They have the two teams and they're just training and stuff. I would have loved to just get a small mini arc of that game and have each of their individual trainings be shown in that game rather than have Nigeria just be the outlet to explain their evolution. Because then you would have gotten team ups like Bado and Shido were on the same team. Like Bado, Shido, and Rin were on the same team. That's fucking busted. I would have loved to see how all they interacted. Like, what was the formation? How did they handle? Like, Shido's a whole total goal scorer where they just put Rin center, Shido and Bado on each of the wings. Like what? I would have loved to see the different combinations we could have gotten. But no, we just got it dumbed down to one chapter. That would have been. I would think it would have been such a great mini arc. Like BLUELOCK versus BLUELOCK, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, I would have liked it too. But the way Japan ranks their characters on a popularity ranking is like really weird. They don't. I would say they don't care as much about writing and development as like America does.
Yeah.
Because like I think it was Chainsaw Man. At one point in time, Kobanai's car was like a top 10 character in the series.
Oh yeah, that was
Like
was.
Like, they clearly care about like memeing and like enjoyment, personal subjective enjoyment rather than like subjective writing.
I was gonna say once we see Bado kick a ball again, I know Croc's gonna be going crazy on. He's gonna be going crazy on his content again.
You guys, you're not ready for when Burū scores a brace against England. I'm just gonna put you all.
Yo, well, I need them to face Italy and have Bado
face Italy. So you're saying I need to wait another 2. So you're saying I need to wait another 2 years?
No, I want to see Bado before then, but I want to see Bado solo striker Italy. Have Bado versus Lorenzo. I need that.
Unless both Isagi and Rin aren't playing, right? Against England, there is really no reason for Kaneshiro to put Burū in since Burū is 4. Like Shido would be the one to go in.
I'd rather Shido play now and have Bado play England, and if Nagi comes back, have Bado and Nagi be 2 strikers and 2 center forwards, and then
the world's strongest, terriblest duo.
Oh yeah, I need more of that. Episode Nagi art went crazy.
Sure,
Oh
put me
my
back
god.
episode Nagi, man. I'm tired of this main story.
What do you mean? Like you don't like you're not liking the writing?
How many videos you see me complaining?
I'm gonna be honest, not a lot. Simply because like the account I post on is not my main account. I have a different account because I hate getting the constant notifications. So like I'll only when I go to my main is when I'm posting. I'll see one of your videos pop up on my For You page once in a while, but I haven't seen a lot of your vids complaining.
Listen,
Last
I
one
like
I
this
saw
game,
was the Bachelor one.
I like
Last one I saw
Hugo.
was you guys going back.
but this game is the writing has not been the best. Let's say that.
I'm just annoyed with Loki. Like
Loki,
I just-
I haven't even touched on Loki. My issue's actually been Japan.
my issue is just like I had a theory. I was coping that because of like what's going on and Loki didn't touch the ball for 4 or 5 chapters straight, that he made a deal with Ugo for the first half not to touch the ball and just exist. And then he go crazy.
Now he's just getting clamped.
Yeah, and then he just didn't fucking do anything. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
My issue is right at the start of the game, fucking Nico and Aiku were supposedly supposed to be message users.
Oh my god.
Using that shit as if it was Predator Eye, where they're only focusing on Loki. Sure, I
That
guess.
positioning was horrid. Oh my god.
We got 3 defenders standing within 30. I couldn't believe when I saw that panel. My god.
Yeah,
What the
I
fuck?
literally said he's guarding Aiku. They're guarding Aiku's left and right ass cheek. Like
The game has just begun. What do you mean the writing isn't the best? Aren't we like 7 chapters in? Like, what are we doing here?
yeah. Okay, I hate when people say that.
How many chapters do I need to wait before I can talk about the writing?
Yeah, like here's the thing. I think you should be allowed to criticize writing of anything at any point in the story. Like, for example, what is the rule when you're starting a new series? 2 episodes. What is the rule when you're reading the manga? 2 chapters. That's what I've always gone by that. I go by 2 chapters. I go by 2 episodes because episode 1 is like usually just the first chapter. Like Dandadan, Chainsaw Man, My Hero. It's like the first chapter. Second episode is where you cover more content. I always give it 2 episodes or 2 chapters. But like,
I think it depends on how long the series is.
We're almost
personally.
2 months into this game. Can we not talk about our perception of how this game is being written? Like, if they do something stupid in a chapter, I think we should be allowed to criticize it because it's stupid. For example, Audio and Nico just sitting behind Aiku like that. If they're gonna mark Loki, at least space out a little bit. Don't just be guarding his, like you're holding. So let me just hold your ass cheek. Like, we should be allowed to criticize stuff like that. Like,
I
hate when people say that.
I usually give a new manga series like 10 chapters because that usually covers like an initial like introduction arc.
You're gonna wait 10
chapters?
weeks. You're gonna wait 2.5
Fuck no.
months.
You're not getting 10 weeks of my time.
You're gonna get 2 weeks from me.
It's
You'll
not,
get
well,
2
it's not
weeks.
really 10 weeks, but like usually I don't.
Well, on a
read-
weekly series, it is going to be 10 weeks, and especially at the
that's
start
good.
of every.
I don't read
At the start of, I'm saying if a new story comes out right on Shonen Jump, I'm not giving that shit 10 weeks.
Yeah, like look at Embers. Like Embers came out. It got fucking axed in 12 chapters. But like
No, I
Embers
think it got,
came
like,
out.
20 though, or something.
No,
It's like
literally got
22.
but like Embers I
I
started covering.
gave up on Embers after chapter 9.
I gave up on it after chapter 4 covering it. As soon as I heard it got axed, I gave up. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I'm not. I didn't even read. I haven't even read the final couple chapters because I'm just like, what the fuck? Like,
Especially since when a new manga drops, the first chapter is always going to be like triple the length. So like you're already getting more than
you're essentially
usual.
you're getting essentially 4 in 2 weeks. You're getting 4 chapters. That's what I'm saying. If you give it 2 chapters, you're getting essentially 4 chapters worth. You're getting a month's worth of content in those 2 chapters. Like, like, we should be able to talk about and criticize things at any point. Even like, I would say wait till officials at least. But like people can get mad at Hiyori picking up the ball. But like, you can't get mad at like specific dialogue until I would say I don't even have a full like, oh, that could be wrong. This could make sense when officials come out. Just give it until the officials and then make your claim.
Oh, did you see? Someone put it in your comments in one of your videos about the whole Chiggity translation stuff.
Yeah.
Like they went to the raw, like the actual raw Japanese and translated it. It's as it says.
Yeah, see, that pisses me off. Like, if it was the
yeah,
translator
sorry.
issue and it was just like you move the comma, like I think that makes sense in terms of like proper
all we can
English. I
wait
would
for
say.
is the volume. All we can wait for is the volume release.
This is just.
But like that's
Man.
also been one of my main issues. Like this, like we can't rely on Isagi any longer. I'm like, why are you guys doing this?
What happened to last game? Last game in Nigeria, you guys weren't fucking relying.
Well,
Like Bacha dribbled around him.
Even forget last game. Like the whole point of the Neo Egos League was everyone building up their own individual profiles.
Yeah, Chiggly's just regressed to pre-NEL. Again, he's being put on the right side as a crosser when his entire training in the NEL was to be an individualized striker on the left
see,
wing.
Eric, do you understand what I'm saying though? Because Kaneshiro does not care about Chigiri, so he's put him at right back. His golden zone shit don't matter, and his character has fallen off a cliff. He doesn't care about him. He's moved on, bro.
That's why I'm saying, like, we should be allowed to criticize things. The moment we had stuff like that, we're allowed to get upset. Like, well, we haven't seen the game yet. I can still get mad about a position of a character that had completely gone against what they trained for. It doesn't make sense. I don't know.
What happened to the protagonistic feeling? Now they're relying on Isagi.
Yeah. Oh, another thing that pisses me off. You're telling me every single Metavision user on Blue Lock is on the pitch right now, and Karasu and Ryo still don't know how to use it consciously?
Just hold on. Let me go to that comment. Where is it? Just because he's not giving Chiggity the full spotlight doesn't mean he doesn't care about him. So he had Chiggity playing left wing and building him up as that for the longest arc in the story. And since then, he's put him as far away from that position as possible. Like on the field, right back
literally.
is the furthest away from left wing, right? So he has him playing on the wrong side defensively, and he hasn't given him the opportunity to use his weapon a single time, right? And his character has had no type of growth or focus or anything like that, other than him saying, yeah, we have Isagi, in response to them having plans when they're losing. All he's done is get worse and be thrown to the side. Like, in my opinion, Kaneshiro is not doing that to a character he cares about. But
I would also say
that shit.
the
does not
only way
happen
I'll ever
until
be okay.
fucking Isagi or Nagi.
no, bro.
The only way I'll be okay with it is if Chiggity learned how to do a Travella for an opposite side 44 Panther snipe,
That'd be
where
cool.
he can use the golden zone on either wing. I would be okay with that. I would be like, okay, you know what? That would explain why he's on the right wing or on the right back, the right side.
Yeah, they turned his Panther snipe into a fucking cross.
yeah, literally. Like, he is my favorite character, and I love him. But they've taken him out back, and they
because
all
Chickadee
yellered
can
him.
do multiple things. We're on game 2 out of potentially like 9. You're judging hella. Yeah, yes. Because the whole point is we play characters to their fucking strengths. Like, there is no benefit in this team to Chickadee playing right back. I'm going to be so very honest with you, right? Like, even if we decided to swap Hiyori and Chickadee, since Hiyori played last arc at right back,
Yes.
if we literally played Hiyori at right back and Chickadee at left back, at least Chickadee would still be on his favored left and Hiyori would be on his favored right, because Hiyori is left-footed. Like, it doesn't make sense for them to be swapped. There's no benefit for either characters.
Like,
I think
And-
Eager's just like a hot
Again-
bubble fucking manager. Doesn't know how to play.
Another thing that gets me pissed off, two things. Number one, but going back to the Metavision point, Karatsu and Ryo still don't know what Metavision is. For all we know, they have not been explained what this is, and they should.
There's
So
Why
what
are
are
they
you
showing-
going to say when he
There's
moves
no way
Chickadee to
we're ever-
left wing, gives him a whole character arc and scores? I'm going to say, oh, Kaneshiro remembered who Chickadee was.
I'm going to say, then what the fuck was the point of the NEL making him play on the left? If you're going to give him a development where he now plays on the right, what was the point of making him play on the left?
And
Unless
also,
he
I
does
want to
again.
address that as well. You're saying, so what am I going to say when he moves Chickadee to left wing, gives him a character arc and score? I'm going to say, why the fuck did you put him at right back then?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm going to say. Why did you waste multiple games of him playing out of position?
Yeah. Also, what was the point of putting him on the right back and Yori on the left if your holding was them going to get pulled off anyways? Like,
yeah.
you're gonna sub them
guys
off-
getting subbed was funny.
yeah, they got subbed off, right? Because they weren't doing anything. Which in universe that makes sense. Right? You're not doing much. Bring on other people, especially when you wanted to strengthen the defense. But writing-wise, why? Don't play them in the first
Teams
place.
have multiple formations. See, that makes sense when you don't think about it for more than 1 second, right? Yeah, teams have multiple formation. There is no formation on the fucking planet that makes your left wing play right back. What formation is that? What tactic is that?
Oh, we wanted him as a
Specialized.
crosser. He
You would
only
have
is
to
a
have an
crosser.
You'd have to have an extremely specialized player, and even then, that still makes no fucking sense.
Not even that. Oh, we wanted him to be on the right because he can cross. Motherfucker. Bachata, Rail, Hiyori,
Yeah,
fucking
we got like 5 people that can
Zantetsu.
cross. We
Better than
actually don't need more crossing options.
Zantetsu. Zantetsu should have been played instead. If you're going to put him on the right side, put Zantetsu because he can cross with his right foot and his golden zone is on the right side.
Like,
He's doing everything that Chigiri is doing right now, but he's specialized for the right
This
side.
is blue lock, yeah, but see, my thing is you can say things that sound right but don't actually mean anything. That statement doesn't actually mean anything.
Well, no.
This is blue
Yeah.
lock, so we will put him as far away from his preferred position as possible, so that everyone's shocked when he's just not doing anything. Because Chigli didn't do anything against Nigeria, and then he got subbed off. If Chigli was playing left wing against Nigeria and he was playing well, do you think he would have been subbed? No, he wouldn't have. But he was, because he wasn't doing shit, because that's not his position. He got one cross and that was his game.
Yeah. Also, you want to talk about, oh, well, he already crossed it from the left. Let's go to 2-gun real quick. Let's see where the ball came from. Let's go to 257. Ball's coming from the right side. Where?
He could have been a
What's
left
going
back.
on there?
That's what I'm saying. Like, even if you don't want him to play winger because we got Bachelor, that's fine. You can have him play left back because he's still playing on the left. He can do overlapping runs when running in behind Bachelor. He can still do things like that. We've got him playing on the right for no reason.
You could have put Bachelor as a fullback and had Hiyori move up to midfield where Ryo is and just swap him. Like they've played fullback before. The Japan U20 game, they played
Who
fullback.
do you think subs out this game? Because I think we get subs this game.
Isagi. He better get subbed off.
I think we
I
see an
would
Isagi sub. I think we see a...
Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad at like an audio sub.
Yeah, I'm about to say, we might see an audio sub.
Get him off the field, bro.
I would
Get
say
him off the
take
field.
audio off, put Zantetsu on, or put a speedster on.
That's why...
that way they don't have to
he's
focus on-
usually played.
Please, I want Zantetsu to get on so bad.
This is
Honestly-
not. I don't know what you guys are expecting. This is not episode Nagi's and Tetsu. He's not gonna give you nothing, bro.
No, but I'll tell you, even take Chigiri off, I would even be more okay with Zantetsu going on for Chigiri. Like,
Or put Corona in. Put my goat in.
like
Man,
I-
we're good off that, man.
Yeah, I know. Corona's not getting no more
Yeah.
playing time.
We're good off that.
another thing that gets me upset.
Listen, I don't even like him, but give me Yuki Miya, bro.
Give me
No,
Yuki.
Hell no. I need to stay on my hate train. I can't have Yuki.
Honestly, hear me out. Chigiri gets subbed off for Atoya. Atoya and Karasu. If Karasu becomes this main dude, put Shido on, put Atoya on. He's
I
worked
fuck
well
with
with
it.
both those players. Like, take Chigiri off, put Atoya on in his place. Or even, like, move Atoya up to where Ryo is and move Ryo back to where Chigiri is as a fullback. And then
Chiggity
you-
isn't okay. Sorry, Chiggity ain't on the right because his 44 zone is useless. It's logically stopped by France.
At least it might
Japan
be coming soon, by the
didn't
way.
fucking know that to start with. They didn't know that. Two, they didn't know that France was going to logically break them down. So that's bullshit. Two, he played right back against Nigeria, who they destroyed. Like, what are you talking
Who
about?
they know about, by the way. Who they have studied. Like, which,
Yeah,
yeah,
why
you
did-
mentioned it. I saw your post. Why the fuck is Blue Lock acting like they don't have any idea who Ugo is?
That
They
makes,
don't know
that makes
any
no
of this
sense
shit.
to me. What do you mean this sloth, like from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood motherfucker? They don't know he's fast, and that he can keep up with Chigiri in a foot race.
That's what I'm saying, right? It's like for you to not even know he's fast means you don't even know who that is.
Or
Right?
even
I tried to like, in case people tried to make this point where, oh, maybe he didn't play against England in France's first game, then he's still on the fucking like team sheet. You should research every player on the team sheet.
yeah, because like if they could study Blue Lock to understand everybody, granted the new Egoist League, but if they're going to study everybody to understand what they can do and who they are and all that crap, right? The other team should be doing the same thing, but instead they're watching my goat Kaiser cook up a hat trick scored 3 goals.
in,
One of
in,
them's a
in, a
hat
whole,
trick.
in a whole other group.
against Costa
But
Rica.
see, my thing is right. Even if like let's say they're studying, but it was the same way with Nigeria, where Nigeria studied Blue Lock, but Blue Lock were better than expectations. Blue Lock studied France, but France were better than expectations. I would be fine with that. But they don't like. If
Yeah,
you
they're
told
acting like-
if you told me they didn't know who Hugo was, I'd believe you.
Yeah.
Which makes
I
no
would
sense
just-
to me because he's one of the representatives of your generation.
Yeah, the new Gen 11. You should. I'll say that they should know who every new Gen is right now.
Remember
By now, they should know who every
Isagi
new
also
gen is.
didn't know who Bunny was.
Yeah,
Wait,
like
do
okay.
they have their phones in the NEO?
Bunny, I can
um,
understand Bunny.
I don't think they're focused.
Not in the NEL.
I do remember Nagi watching Burkamp clips.
That was
Yeah,
in
but-
like
Yeah,
the
but Nagi
first
had his.
selection
Yeah,
or
but Nagi
whatever.
had his phone because he got the phone from the first selection, so he had it. Him and Hiragi are the
Oh,
only
you
characters
said
who've
you're
been
in
shown
the
with their
Eagles
phone.
League.
Yeah, during
Yeah.
the NEO. Because like
I mean,
maybe
I'm saying they wouldn't. I'm saying it doesn't matter because they had a 50-day break.
Yeah, you have 50
Yeah.
days. Like I understand him not recognizing Bunny, in terms of like this, like meeting him in Spain because like the Clark Kent effect. Scientists have done it. They put I'm pretty sure they put Henry Cavill in a Superman shirt out on like New York City street or something, and nobody recognized him because you're not expecting to see Henry Cavill there. You're not expecting to see a new.
Yeah, but
gen
even when he
there.
watched Barca play, he didn't recognize Bunny. He's like, "This guy's a new Gen 11. He's 19, just like me." I mean, he's in my generation. Like, he was shocked.
I feel like he shouldn't have looked him. He should have been like, "Oh wait, that's who that is." But and then he remembered, "Oh, that's a new gen."
Yeah, no,
But,
he
like,
had no clue.
But Ugo, there's no excuse for Ugo.
Yeah,
There's
the
no
only
excuse.
the only new gens he knew was Lorenzo, Kaiser, and Say.
Yeah, but there's also a theory that I have this theory that like the new gens were still being selected when Blue Lock started. So like the only ones that were confirmed were those 3. Bunny, Ugo, all of them. And Bunny, Ugo, even Loki wasn't confirmed in new gen when they met them. Like 'cause
That
Toki
doesn't
meets
make
us 'cause
any
he
sense to me though.
Well, because Toki was supposed to know everything about Loki. He was the soccer fanatic. He knew everything. That's who. Literally, they had to explain. He had to explain who Loki is. But he didn't mention he's a new gen, the same as Sai.
I think that's just been retconned.
Yeah, but like I'm saying,
Like
but I don't- I
logically,
explain now.
he's always been a new Gen 11. But like, I don't think at the time of writing that chapter, Kaneshiro had put him in that group.
I don't know, it's. But he
It's
meant.
also,
I feel like
funnily enough,
he's
bringing
so
up like
stupid for doing
characters
that.
not knowing people. Isagi didn't know Loki.
Like it's.
How do you
But yeah,
not
now
know
though, they should know every new gen. Right now, they should know. Like, you're telling me you're going into the
Isagi's
biggest
study
tournament of
was
your
to
career
watch
right
film,
now.
by the way.
Yeah. Also, okay, let's look at this. Ego gave him tickets to go to fucking how many countries? We got Spain, Germany, France, England.
England.
For all we know, each of them has a new gen. Or maybe. You're telling me that he didn't just send him to those games on the teams with those respective new gens in any capacity?
Yeah, I feel like if England had a new gen, they have to be on like Liverpool or something because they're clearing. Maybe they're
Or
not
Arsenal.
showing, but like
Arsenal would have been
because he
Arsenal
went to
would've
go watch City versus Liverpool, right? If
Yeah.
he's not on City, I feel like Liverpool has to be like the next best option for an England new gen, and especially in 2018. When Liverpool.
Well, to
went
be fair,
the
with that
Cup.
panel that people assumed was like the flag for
Oh,
the new Gen
yo.
11, there was an Egypt one, which could be for Salah.
been. Yeah.
Yeah, it
But
could.
but at
But-
the same time, in the when we saw
It's
the
not-
different stages, Egypt lost their first game.
I think that kind of makes sense because Egypt's always been buns.
Yeah. I
Just
also feel like
recently.
Nigeria winning the
Egypt,
African Cup.
Egypt's
and then-
group is also buns.
Who's in their group?
I couldn't remember because they were that
Here.
bad.
What chapter was it that we got it? 327?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
No, that's
No,
episode 9.
329.
329. 329. I also hate when I'm using this site and they don't have the double spreads together. Oh, it pisses me off.
Yeah, because like even though like Egypt's groups could be buns, still like Egypt just in general still like ass
Yeah.
nationally.
Egypt
That
was. Do you
they
remember
used
what
to be
group
good
Egypt
back
was
in like
in?
the fucking 80s, but not anymore.
Egypt
That's why
was
we
okay.
saw it
Egypt
before.
was with Netherlands, Colombia, and New Zealand.
That's a tough group.
Wait,
That is not a tough group, bro.
what?
Netherlands and Colombia is not tough anymore.
No, Colombia not tough. It's not 2014.
That doesn't. I still think like current like 2018.
Netherlands, sure, I can give you. I'm not giving you Colombia, and I'm not giving you New Zealand.
That's
Wait, does Egypt have a new gen as well?
I'm 100% taking 2018 Colombia. Yeah, they're still a decent side. They're better than Egypt in 2018. New Zealand, sure, yeah. New Zealand's trash, but like 2018, Colombia's still good.
You know, I have to do this because apparently I got a notification. Your live has been ineligible for recommendation for the For You page due to static images or no quality content. As if we don't have 4 people here having a discussion.
God
I'll
forbid
see-
we have a discussion.
I'll see people with black screens on live getting thousands of views, and this is okay. Yeah, you my ass, TikTok. You lost me fucking $700. You better give it back. But like, who is the hardest group? Do you think Japan is the hardest group right now? Group of
Yeah, it's
death?
called the Group of Death.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Yeah.
okay, excluding them.
What? Wait, what were
I
the
would- I
other
would
groups
say
again? Because I can't even
any-
fucking remember.
Brazil,
Any,
Senegal, Czech Republic, Uzbekistan are in Group B.
It's any group that has any group that where all the teams are tied. That's just because of like relativity to competition.
I mean, sure, but
that'd
they
be
could all
Group
just be
H.
equally ass.
Peru,
That
Austria,
doesn't
Wales, and
take away
Jordan.
that doesn't take away the difficulty of the group. Like
Well, okay.
within like its controlled area.
Well,
like its
okay. Well, tell
controlled
me,
zone.
tell me how this is. Peru, Austria, Wales, Jordan.
Are they all
Ugh.
tied?
What?
That's
It's a trash group, sure, but like relative to
Yeah.
competition, it could be.
put Burū Rokku in that
So
group.
they're all relatively shit.
Yusuke needs that type of group.
Yeah.
Being all relatively shit doesn't make your group any easier.
Mm.
You're all relatively shit.
Okay, what about Group O? Mexico, Poland, Mali, and Hungary.
Jesus Christ.
Disgusting.
You think you think Kaneshiro just did a spin wheel? He just.
Probably, yeah.
I remember when Kaiser scored his 3 goals with one of them being a hat trick. That was a monumentous day.
I remember people they kept bringing it up in my comments and asking me what I thought, and I tried to stay away from stuff like that, but it was pretty funny.
He's
And then he
never
got he got mad at everyone for calling him out on it.
I remember seeing that. I just scooted past. I was like, you know what?
90% of you don't even know what a hat trick is either.
It's crazy because Google's literally right there. It's
And
like not
you
some
don't need it. It says it in the story
turbo
what a hat
complex
trick is.
Yeah, Kuon screams out hat trick in like chapter 18 or whatever. it is.
They flooded his
my
comments with
thing
that.
is, I just want to know like what he thought a hat trick was.
A type of goal, I guess. Whatever Kaiser was doing, like the
What,
way
like
Kaiser
a
was
volley
going
or
to
something?
well, we don't even know because guys. I guess maybe he's calling it when he's point blank against the keeper.
Yo,
Like
by the way,
Kaiser's doing it.
I don't know why my mic is so loud. It's the regular iPhone mic. I don't
You're
know.
not allowed to me. I don't know why they're saying, "Oh, you're so loud." You sound fine. You sound the most clear. Like you don't sound loud. You sound clear. Oh, also, my source for the leaks is checking the stores right now. So
Oh, we
maybe
might
we'll
get
have
it.
some-
Maybe.
we're also about to hit 2,000 total viewers on this live stream, which is crazy.
Hey, let's go.
You don't do lives, Croc? I'm shocked you don't do live. Well, you know you join people, but like, you don't do many on your own?
Well, I used to do lives when BLUELOCK used to drop during the day.
Oh
I used to
yeah, I
stream them.
remember. Yeah, when Blue Lock Fridays.
And then BLUELOCK started coming out at fucking 3, 4 a.m. And that killed everything, so.
Wait, what time is it for you guys right now? I'm surprised you're still up.
9:04.
It's like
What's
2 a.m.
2 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to go sleep anyway. I go work.
Yeah, I'll send you the leaks with translations, but so you can have them for when you wake up and you can do your vid if you want. But if I don't send them to you, I'm just gonna respond with Hiyori. I'm just gonna respond with Hiyori goal. That's
Like,
just it.
wait, like, honest question,
Yes.
do we actually think Japan's scoring here?
I think
No.
Gurayo's scoring. I think Gurayo's scoring. I think Gurayo's gonna score it.
I think it's too easy if they score. Like that doesn't.
I also think them scoring and making the game 1-1 makes, I feel like that changes the tone of the game, where the tone of the game hasn't been this could be a back and forth with
Yeah.
one change in Japan.
I think it is crazy that we're gonna be 6 How many? Hold up. 3, 1, 2,
What is this? Is this going to be chapter 8 of this game? Chapter 7 of this game?
This will be 8s. No, wait, hold up. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, We're gonna be 7 chapters in, and they're only 0-1. Only one goal.
'Cause
I
at this
I
point,
don't
we're
see
gonna
us
have-
scoring. I just don't see it.
I see Rayo scoring with a 2.
Well, I mean, to be fair,
I'm-
in
that's
the
my prediction.
PXG game, wasn't the second goal to make it 1-1 like 8 chapters in?
Yeah, to be fair,
No, it
It
was
was-
9.
it was
chapters
pretty
in.
quick. It was
It
pretty.
Yeah,
was
like
quick.
from 248 to what was it 255 or 256?
It was 257 that
Tudum was
Isagi
like
scored.
259. I thought.
No, it was 250. It was 259 was the Kaiser mispacked.
Oh, the Kaiser mispacked. Okay.
Yeah. 257 was
Yeah, 'cause
the 2
Shido
gun.
scores like what? Shido scored like 4 chapters in.
Yeah, 252.
And then disappears, bro.
And then, yeah,
Oh
and
my
then dips
God.
dips again until 274. Bro is, but like but like the new Egoist League PXG only lasted 37 minutes. This is a 90-minute game, so like there's a difference in terms of like also like what we're 7 chapters in. What was Nigeria 7 chapters in? There were
It was
3.
like 2-0 already.
No, I'm pretty sure. No, Reen's goal. Reen's goal was 320. So 7 chapters in, we were at 3-0 against
Yes.
Nigeria.
Past half.
I thought this game was going to be the shortest one. I thought this was going to be
No.
1 volume.
No way.
I thought this was. I thought it was going to be like just maybe like 3 to 5 chapters longer than Nigeria, but still not like crazy long. 'Cause
We're
the
all-
England game- the England
I
game-
thought this one was going to be long.
I also thought this was. I thought it was going to be like Nigeria shortest. This one's kind of the medium, and then because everything's riding on the England game, that one's the biggest.
I think England goes like Ubers or Manshine long, maybe even longer.
Yeah, I'd say about Ubers.
Yo,
Yeah, but hold on, wait, Loop. I think this game is going to be longer than Uber's.
You think?
you think this game is going to be longer than
29
Uber?
chapters?
Yeah,
Ubers is 29 to 30. I'm pretty
Nah,
sure.
I couldn't see that. I
do.
think England might, but
Yeah,
I don't see
Remember,
that.
we're
I
like
think
we're like
England goes,
7.
like-
We're 7 to 8 chapters in, right? It's 1-0, and I still think we're like 10 minutes in.
Hold up. What game do you? Okay, where do you count the start of like the game? Like you kind of
Kickoff.
ask kickoff
The
happens because like
the chapter of the kickoff, not the
okay.
like,
That's where I think of it differently. Like for me, I would say Nigeria started back in chapter Nigeria's official the kickoff happened in 313. For me, it starts 312 because you have you're like for like how you would like NEL. Manshine started technically 174, but I would say that the Manshine arc of the NEL, like I think of the NEL as a saga. The Manshine arc of the NEL started 170, and then it went to, and then that went to, I would say, let me look at this one. Yeah, I would say it went till 203 because 204 starts the Uber arc for me.
is that when like Isagi passes out or when he wakes up?
203 is when Isagi passes out. 204 is when he wakes up with Noah and he tells him like the NEL bids where we see Bato the hat trick. That's when I count Uber's starting, and I would say Uber's ended for me in 230 and 240. I would say it ended.
I think Uber's ends after we see what Rin does to Manshine.
Yeah, that's 240.
Okay, that is 240. I thought that was going to be.
Yeah,
241.
and then yeah, like again, I don't count 241 as being a part of any of it. Like where he's talking with him. No, I would hold up. I would count it because it has the final bits at the end with Isagi in them,
Oh yeah,
like
sure, that-
with Kaiser and Ness.
yeah, that is
That's
part of Uber's. Yeah.
241 starts PXG for me, and then PXG ends 290, and then PXG ends 294, and then Manshine starts 295, and then goes to 300. Like I don't like
just-
Nigeria
I think PXG
starts.
just goes all the way to like
like-
the final bids and all the master strikers walk out. I still count that as PXG. I don't think that's its own separate little
I would
mini.
s- I would say so. Barcha versus Manshine, I count that as its own separate game. But like U20 World Cup, I count Nigeria starting 312. I would say chapter 312 is when we get
Is that the walkout?
yeah, that's when the walkout, that's when Nagi rushes to meet Barata. The 312 is when it starts, 326 is when it ends. 327, which is side B, I don't count that for anything. And then 328 is when I start the France game, because like everything that is going on then is important and relevant going into the next match.
Okay,
So,
wait. So how long?
If you
do
lump it in
think
terms of
that-
relevance,
How long do you think we've got left chapter wise for this first half? Then
For this half, I give it
5.
I think if
Five,
Ryo,
six,
I think if
10.
Ryo scores, I wouldn't be crazy if Ryo scores and they're like, we only have 10 minutes left in the first half, and then that following chapter is just where it ends.
Oh
like the first
hell
chapter.
no!
So what score do you think it's gonna be at halftime then? 1-1?
It go 1-0 at
2-0.
halftime is fucking.
I think it go
bonkers.
2-1.
Yeah,
Once. I
I
think
just
2-1
don't.
every-
I don't see Blue Lock getting a point before halftime.
I see them doing it. I think they score 1. I think France scores.
I personally think
2,
we're going.
and then-
I think we're going into halftime 3-0 down.
Yeah, because if we score, that kind of demolishes the whole thing.
Because
Of like,
I
France
think
being
we're gonna get a
untouchable.
Hugo and a Loki goal.
Part of me, though, narratively, it feels like, what's the point of Karasu's own evolution? It leads to nothing. It just gets shut down in the long
Because,
like,
it
the whole
does-
thing-
because development doesn't have to all be like, self-contained within one game. This can be
Yeah,
the
but-
start of something new for Karasu.
Yeah, but
moving
I feel
forward.
like it needs to pay off. Like, you're
Well,
introducing
I
it
don't
here,
think
it
it-
needs payoff.
I don't think
Yeah,
it has to
I'm
pay
saying
off
I'm saying
immediately.
the payoff doesn't need to be right now. The same way Kunigami's ego not being dead yet in the PXG game hasn't had the payoff yet.
Yeah,
or
but
him coming
Kunigami's
back from
ego...
a fucking wild card. to be
Kunigami's
honest.
ego not being dead yet, the payoff in its own way was him assisting Isagi. That was part of the payoff.
That's not the payoff because the whole point of his ego not being dead is that he still wants to be a striker, right?
Yeah, but
The whole like what ego sent him to kill that ego and to become someone designed to help other people, right? To help create the world's best striker. Kunigami's ego is to be the world's best striker. So the fact that that ego is not dead yet means that we still need to see him enact something that will show that he still wants to be
Yeah,
the
but
best striker. in the
there
world.
was still... But the thing is, there was still... Sure, Kunigami's development isn't done, but there was still payoff. If
No, there
Karasu
wasn't.
and Hiyori failed
I,
here...
that's what I'm saying. I don't agree with that. I don't agree that's payoff.
But the payoff was him assisting Isagi. A goal was scored because of the assist. That's part of
Yeah,
the
but
payoff.
That's
If
not
nothing
yeah,
happens
yeah, but
with this and they
that
get
payoff,
stopped,
that
what's
payoff is
payoff?
different from the development. Like those are two separate things.
but
It's
Yes, what do you
partial
mean?
payoff, but it's not like actual payoff because he did like Kunigami himself didn't prove that his ego was back or anything. He just
but
assisted.
but the
Like,
development of his
like,
character
an
it
assist has
took a
nothing to
step
do with
forward.
an assist has nothing to do with his ego of wanting to be the best striker in the world. That doesn't
Well,
make sense.
Going
To
back
be
to
honest, I think the whole
255
payoff
was
for the
what it said.
PXG game and Kunigami assisting that goal was supposed to be the inverse of what happened in the Bacha game. Because Isagi passes to Kunigami in the Bacha
Well,
game, Kunigami then scores. He helped him for that one, and then you kind of get the inverse for the first goal in the PXG game when Kunigami
Well, it
helps
wasn't
him
even.
back.
It wasn't.
Because he
Kunigami
even says
being
like, "Now we're even."
Yeah, but Kunigami being a striker wasn't the core of his ego. He was a striker because he thought strikers were superheroes. Like, his ego was just to be a soccer superhero, which, yes, it's like, it's inherently being a striker, but in the panel says, Rensuke Kunigami is an emotional creature. He's still the same as back then, and it shows Isagi, him thanking Isagi for the steak, splitting it with him. Yes, it shows him scoring a goal, but he says he really does have a fiery heart. He's still alive. Kunigami's ego is still burning. He's talking about him being a hero, being the kind hero Kunigami. Not necessarily being a striker, it's just him being that kind person again. So assisting Isagi, working with him, that is technically a step forward in that development. Like, he's still a kind
I'm not
person.
denying
who-
that it's like not a partial payoff, but like it's not a payoff for Kunigami's ego not being like. I don't know how to explain it because the
a
whole
step-
thing
it's
is
a-
like
it's not the full journey. It's just a step forward. That's what I'm
yeah.
talking about.
So even
saying-
if Karasu and Hiyori have an attempt now and it fucks up some way, it's still technically okay because this is a pattern that they didn't practice. Isagi even said so. So
But what's
even
the-
if they
but what's
do
the
fail,
success? What's that
the
step forward,
success
though?
is that they've branched away from Isagi's way
Yeah,
of controlling Blue Lock.
But the whole thing is that it would need a payoff. Okay, you branched away from Isagi. In the end, it still failed.
Wait, why does
It
it have
still
to be some
failed.
sort of tangible payoff like a goal or an assist? Why does it have to be that?
Because when
It
you're
doesn't.
showing, because you're looking at, for this, branching away from Isagi is showing that step. But if nothing comes about from that, then it didn't work. Then they're showing, you branched away from Isagi and you still lost. It doesn't work.
See, my thing is you're looking at it too black and white. Whereas if there's payoff, it has to be a win. Like that's not how that works, right? The whole point of what Hugo was saying to him is if you embrace this number 2, Blue Lock can still evolve. Blue Lock can evolve here and still lose because France are the best team in the world. But evolving is payoff.
But
I guess you could take it as an
what's the
example of like
evolution? What is the full-on, what are we seeing that would Karasu is linking up here with Hiyori. What from this interaction is going to produce the result of an evolution? what would you say would be the evolution? Like
For who?
You're saying they're evolving. That's the payoff. That's their step towards the progression.
Yeah, I'm saying.
But
I'm saying the
what's
people
the result of that evolution, though? What happens because of that evolution?
Them being a threat toward France without dependency on Isagi is like
yeah, them being that like because the whole point that Hugo has been pushing is that we get rid of Isagi, the rest of you guys ain't nothing, right? Because you all rely on Isagi. As soon as Isagi stops thinking and evolving, you guys are dead. That development and the evolution from Blue Lock is that Isagi, the option of Isagi is now dead in the water, and they can still bring the fight to France.
We pull up this chapter 332.
You could think of it like when Kaiser goes through his fucking evolution and then he gets tackled at first, he lays on the ground and then he like gets up and he focuses again.
But like, how does that work with like Bachira and Shigiri here? Oh, the reliance on Isagi. Bachira, like
because I
trying
don't
to
think this is
dribble
going to
around.
be a whole team thing. My entire point is I think the team is going to be split from those that are ready to evolve and those that aren't. Like I don't think Bachira is gonna be the one that follows the Karasu thing where we just can't rely on Isagi anymore. I'm not gonna look at him. I don't think Bachira will do that. I think
Who
there'll be
would
players
then?
that do it. Who would? I think Rayo would be one of them because he's not meant to
Rayo.
rely on Isagi anyway. I think Rayo
Shido.
would. Shido's never cared about Isagi. So I'm saying like players.
We have
there's
a
gonna be
Toya,
yeah, like I'm saying, there's players like that. I think like a character that would stay relying on Isagi would be Chigiri, would be Bachira, would be Yukimiya, like players like that. I'm even surprised Hiyori's in this with
You think it
Karasu
was-
right now.
Do you think it was everyone that like in chapter 2, 329, like was quoting Isagi would be alongside? Like you have
What is it? It's like
when it was
Raichi,
quoting Isagi,
Chigiri.
yeah, them boys
Like-
ain't. They're team Isagi.
Yeah.
like audio was quoting Kaiser. Would you say audio is team Karasu or team Isagi in this
I'm saying
divide?
audio doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Okay.
Adi doesn't give a fuck.
Well, assuming-
I'm saying in the grand scheme of things, audio just doesn't matter.
whoever's more
Okay,
styled,
okay.
with-
So then, would you say Atoya goes with Karasu?
Yeah,
Sendo.
sure.
Were you saying with Sendo's with Karasu or with Isagi?
Sendo doesn't care about Isagi. He
Yeah, but
has
we're
no
going.
reason- I'm talking
think
about like
Sendo is just like-
I'm saying these players have no reason to rely on Isagi. So if there's now a route that they can go where they can still evolve without having to rely on Isagi, the players that you're mentioning would have no reason not to go with that. Whereas like Bachira, Chigiri and stuff have personal ties to Isagi, which
Yeah,
may make
the
it harder for them
Egoist
to let go.
4, Yukimiya.
Well, like Sendo still has that tie to Isagi. He still views Isagi as a rival, quote unquote. Isagi doesn't fucking view him
Yeah,
that
he
way.
also
but-
he also views fucking Kaiser as a rival. So this is so Sendo's got big dreams. So I don't think what's gonna stop his dream of beating Kaiser and marrying a supermodel is gonna be whether he has to rely on Isagi or not.
Sendo realized that Kaiser looked exactly like the model in his dreams. So he was like, "Oh yeah,
No, Sendao saw Kaiser's mom. Fair
Yeah.
play.
Probably,
yeah." Like, okay, what about Raichi? Raichi with or
Yeah.
against Isagi?
I would probably say team. Yeah, he's been on his fucking team since like the first.
I don't think that
selection.
matters, by the way, because Raichi was more than willing to help Kaiser.
that is true. Yeah, he was
So,
like,
like when push comes to shove, Raichi will do what's necessary for him.
Okay.
He just wants to play sexy football.
But you'd say Yuki, Shigiri, Corona, their team Isagi.
yeah, Corona is Team Isagi, 100%.
Corona hasn't even got to fuck his own brain in his fucking head. Like it's all
But,
he
like,
says
okay.
jump. He says my thing. Like I will never respect Corona, right? Like man shine stars,
Yeah,
and
not my
he just
boy.
arbitrarily decided I'm following Isagi, and that was it. He was just following
Yeah,
Isagi.
it worked. It worked. but-
I'm not saying it didn't work, but I'm saying that guy don't have a fucking mind of his own.
Yeah, we didn't really see any thought process behind
Like,
it because
we saw nothing
know-
going
I don't
into him making that
necessarily
decision.
think
He just
so,
made it.
no, because there was the argument before the game because Yukimiya was crying like a fucking child, but all that happened with that is that Hiyori was like, "Yeah, we're on your team," and everybody stayed quiet. Corona was quiet. If Corona's gonna join Isagi for that game that we're just ahead of now, have Corona be like, "Yeah, I'm on Team Isagi."
Yeah, I don't respect Corona. Like, what is his ego? What does he even want to do, bro?
He wants to run with dogs.
Yeah, that's all.
Like that's the thing. Like some
I
players,
just
some players want to be the best striker in the world. Some players want to win the World Cup. What the fuck does Corona want to do?
I think he just wants to live, bro. Just
I
let
like how you
him
said
live,
2 hours
bro.
ago you responded to the shout out 2 to 3 hours and it's Hiyori and Karasu nonsense. I'm going to
I
bed.
won't
And now
lie,
you've been here
Eric,
for 2 hours.
even if leaks are coming in the next 10 minutes, I'm still going to sleep.
We got 40 minutes before I gotta go to bed because I'm going to bed in half.
Corona just
I'm
a chill
sta-
guy. Corona just playing soccer. Yeah, and that's why I don't fuck with guys like that. At the end of the day, this is an
Do you feel
ego-centered
the same? Do you feel the
rivalry
same about
story
Shido then?
with a character that don't do nothing.
Do you feel the same about Shido?
I don't care about Shido. He don't do nothing, bro.
So you do feel the same about Shido?
Yes, bro. You don't do nothing. Like
How
the
do
author, I said this a year ago. I said this 2 years ago. I said this 2.5 years ago. The author has still not given me a reason to care about this guy.
I'm not even gonna lie, that's not even that insane. Because if
Like,
this France
I
game
said
doesn't
it,
pull
like-
up, it's crazy.
I was like, are they gonna give him some development? Like we saw like his interesting perspective on life and shit like that in the under-20s game, and that went nowhere. Like, why should I? Other than him just being the cool guy, and if that's the case, if we're gonna market him as just like the cool guy, Mr. Aura, like I don't mind characters like that. Like people know those are the characters I like. But let's call a spade then. He hasn't got substance.
Yeah.
He's there because it's a cool design and a freaky playstyle.
I hate what they did for like. Okay, this is a tangent about Shido. Go to
Yeah, what is it?
Bill
Two-
just
it-
over
it
the
was-
World 5 goal, by the way.
Yeah.
I will
253.
not forget that.
now that 253, which when he and Charles are celebrating and they go, "We're perverts." That's not what the official translation said. The official translations are lean Shido into being this pervy player, but like instead of "we are perverts," it's supposed to be like we're impulsive. Like
I mean, my
like,
whole
that's
thing
what
is
it's-
like, isn't Shido like one of Shido's most memorable moments when he's like butt ass naked squatting in the hallway?
That's my
well, that's
joke.
from Ebnagi, yeah. But like, in terms of the official translations, they just try to make him out to be a pervert, especially in dialogue with a fucking 15-year-old there with him. They're both screaming, "We're perverts, we're perverts." That's fucking stupid. Like that's not what it specifically said. They're just saying we're impulsive, we're egotistical.
Dude, Kaneshiro just has some weird writings because some
Well,
questionable.
it's not writing, it's the translation. Like the English translation did that. The official translation was just we're impulsive. Like we're impulsive, we're crazy.
Like one of the mistranslations. There's still like some crazy stuff that Kaneshiro writes. Like,
Oh
just
yeah, I'm not
dialogue
denying
and
it's
whatnot.
crazy. I'm just denying that specific moment paints Shido out in that negative light, which is just stupid. We're not gonna talk about if Shido got invited to the island.
Nah, but low key
if
though,
he got invited,
Kaneshiro,
he'd
we
probably
need
be
some
one of the
fucking
victims.
payout for that character.
If Shido did go to the island, you know what
One
you know
of
the
the
meme
victims.
where it's Danny DeVito goes, "I was on the island, but I was only there for the snorkeling." That's what Shido would do.
And it would unironic could be facts as well. Like he dead ass just went there to go snorkeling.
He would go for the snorkeling. No, but he would beat the fuck out of him. He would beat the shit out of that guy.
Best fighter.
yeah.
Kunigami probably passed him with his MMA training, but
Well, it depends. Kunigami is probably a better trained fighter, but in terms of like you put them both on the street,
Yeah, you put him on the
yeah,
street. I
I'm
think he
still
might get
taking a
mopped.
trained fighter over a non-trained fighter in a street fight.
Yeah, but like you put out your arms to block, I jump up in the air, I double foot them. Then what?
like
Yeah,
you're taking
I'm
it's
blocking
traditional
it, and, like, falling on the ground.
versus non-traditional.
No, you're getting your you're getting your chest caved in.
I'm reacting to that shit. Yeah, so like if we're non-traditional versus traditional, doesn't matter if the person who's non-traditionally like his fighting style, he's untrained. But like
Okay. All right.
What
here's-
about
I
his axe
think
kick then?
people like genuinely like overestimate themselves when they think that they can beat a trained fighter in a street fight. Like, no, you can't. You're
Hear
not
me
beating
out on
a
this.
street fighter.
I think it would have been a great thing. Okay, so you know how in chapter 305 we got the shots of all the players doing their specialized training?
Mhm.
Hear me out on this. I wouldn't have even minded if we got one chapter for each of the core players. Like, you're telling me you wouldn't want a full chapter diving into Shido's development of seeing everything that he chose to do and how that correlates to his mentality?
Build up to nothing. Oh, it's Sai's interested in him. We're not gonna see Sai until
Here's the thing.
Spain.
If we only get Shido development in the capacity where Sai is around, I will not enjoy his character. I will not give a fuck. I will
Yeah, 'cause
not care.
There was the World 5 goal he scored against the World 5. We didn't see that. Sai was interested in him. That didn't go anywhere. There was the whole fucking duo of like Shido and Charles, and we only saw that for one goal against fucking bastard Munchen. Why didn't we get that in any other game? It could have been against Barcha, though. They're like, whoa, this duo's so fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Rin scored at the start of the game. Just give these two, like, a good game and be like, oh, glaze it. Just to set up that something's fucking happening.
Another thing that pissed me off is... Oh my god, what was it that pissed me off? It was something stupid about Shido, and I can't... Oh, yeah, it was this stupid formation. It was a stupid formation that they're currently running. Why is Ego running the exact same formation against France?
I'm saying
Why?
the other thing, you know what you was talking before about the new Gen 11s and then being like, oh, they don't have their phones. You're telling me, right, the smartest fucking man in the verse so far didn't think that telling the other Blue Lockers that there's new Gen 11s out there and
They
making
shouldn't
them
have to
watch
tell them.
their
They should just do
gameplay.
it themselves. They should just do it. It's like
Yeah,
his
but,
whole
like-
training was to study footage.
Yeah, I understand that as well. So, like, I'm not saying that, like, the players aren't at fault for this, but you're also saying that the person that's making them play all these teams didn't prepare anything about the best players in their age bracket.
You know, hot take. You want to bet that Ego purposefully set Isagi up to fall like this? Like, looking at 328 when he describes God, every time Isagi talks, Ego just looks so, like, sad. Like, sure, that's probably because he sees himself in Isagi. But what if he sees too much of himself in Isagi?
Yeah,
So he's trying to get
what
Isagi to
if-
get crushed now, so that way in the future he comes back.
Yeah, what if he's seeing Isagi go through the parts that he went through after God was there? So, you know, like, after he got the 7 minutes or whatever it was,
Yeah.
he was, like, so egotistical and he was moving like how Isagi was, and he was like, oh, if you want to challenge Blue Lock, like, you've got to face me.
Do
Like,
you think the
that's how...
PXG... I was going to say, even, like, maybe PXG goal was the start to it.
Probably, yeah. Because he's just seeing Isagi basically, like, glaze himself, and it's kind of like...
Yeah.
I know I keep fucking yapping about it recently, but the Summit Fever of being like, oh, I'm so close to achieving my goal. Because he's talking about being a talented learner that all geniuses want to challenge. What? Like, that's a
You're not
fucking
even-
giant aspiration.
You're not even on size level. Let's calm down.
Let's calm
Yeah,
down.
it's like you didn't even know Hugo existed until like 5 minutes ago. But now you're this ultimate talented learner that all these geniuses are going to challenge, or at least
Yeah.
that's your dream. Take some
Yeah.
steps for it, bro. There's no way.
Yeah, I'm just okay. Also, predictions of scores. Marble, I don't know if you weren't in the call when we were talking about predictions of scores. Going into halftime, I'm thinking 2-1. I'm thinking Japan scores next chapter. Loki immediately turns around and scores 1 going into halftime. Then in the next half, they score 3. Japan scores 1.
I just think I don't see them scoring in this first half. I'm thinking like 2-0.
I'm
Like,
thinking
I know
rail,
that-
I'm rail goal. I'm riding that. I'm riding that.
Rayo
fucking
goal.
I'm riding
To
that.
be
I
fair-
I don't think Loki's gonna appear this chapter. I think he's gonna ghost. He should appear. But I think, hear me out. They start working, right? Hiyori and Karasu start working through France's defense.
Working that
Right?
shit.
Even if Loki shows up, this bro's getting fainted left and right. Now, like,
Yeah, he
I don't
got
think he's
fitted
gonna-
by Hiyori. Get him out of the game, bro.
I don't think he's gonna show up. But I think Hiyori.
Stinks.
I think Hiyori and Karasu, hear me out, are gonna do what Rin and Isagi did Japan U20 game, where Hiyori's just constantly running around Karasu, taking passes back and forth, breaking through people. He's gonna send a pass to Reo. Charles is gonna rush over. He's gonna hit 2-gun and score. After that, the chapter would end, but knowing going into next chapter, Loki would go up, be like, all right, lock in, score a goal, and then that ends the first half. We go into the second half, maybe have a chapter or two of just talking. And like I could see first locker room chapter ending with Ego pointing at Isagi and going, Yoichi Isagi, you're out. And just have it end there. And then have the second chapter just internally Isagi crashing out.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, that halftime sounds perfect. I think
And
it's
then-
gonna. Wait, yeah, go on. Sorry.
No, and then it goes into the game. I think Ugo's gonna score 1. I think Loki's gonna score 2. I think Loki's gonna get a hat trick this game.
At
But-
least.
I think the ending thing is gonna be Shido scoring a Big Bang. I think it's gonna be Shido's. I need Shido to score something relative to Big Bang.
High key though, high key. If we've been building Shido's entire like character up and like this like one big explosion to finally start exploring his character in this game, and he doesn't score 2 goals,
I'm not saying 2. I still think he's gonna score one super. one super goal, and it's going to be something similar to Big Bang Drive, and the whole thing of it is like it's kickstarting the Big Bang for Blue Lock. This new Blue Lock that isn't reliant on Isagi's being born. And
That
now
sounds like
Isagi,
absolute fucking cinema, though.
and now Isagi has to. What the fuck did you put up here? I gotta pull
Don't
this.
worry
Up.
about it. Don't worry about it.
How the suffering enter this is.
Does it end or does it end until it's not?
But like saying this now, I think in the second half it's going to be it's going to be Shido, it's going to be Karasu, it's going to be Bachara dominating.
Yeah, we need a Bachara Shido link up. You can't tell me that shit that was happening at the end of episode Nagi where they linked up and they're both laughing at each other. You can't tell me that's not.
I
hints
wouldn't
for
even be
something that's
mad if
going on
Shido
now.
did what Isagi did, taps the ball and does a fucking rotator. Like
Oh.
a rotating scissor kick. Like Shido's gonna do something crazy, like, or even like he taps it into the air and just hits a self set up bicycle kick.
That would be so heat,
Like
bro.
kind of
I
what
need
Nagi
him
did
to
episode
perform.
Nagi, where he tapped the ball, knocked it into the air, and then just did a bicycle kick. I need Shido to do something like that. Oh, Tech Ninja's here? What are you doing here, man? Aren't you like my number one enemy? Aren't we like mortal enemies?
Get Tech Ninja up
That
here.
nigga funny as fuck, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Tech, you want up?
Voice reveal for Tech Ninja. Voice reveal right now.
Tech, you want up, Tech? When are leaks? My source was checking the store back at 9 o'clock. So
Probably now.
we got a little bit of time.
Voice.
I appreciate you for the rose, man. And he gave everyone roses. Oh, he took mine away. Oh, he gave it back. What do you want from me? Like,
Tech Ninja, get up here. We're doing a voice reveal for you right now.
here's my question here. Hear me out. If could I? You don't have to do that, man. Okay. Do you think if Isagi gets subbed off, he fucking storms off?
No.
Like, I need an Isagi crash out. Like, this bro storms. He doesn't even go to the bench. He just leaves, goes to side
Yeah,
B and
high
starts working
key
there with
for
Nagi.
his growth as a character. I need Isagi to crash out, like in an objectively bad way.
If he does like oh my god, I'm trying to think of if he does like a Kageyama thing, he's like, I'm the one keeping this team together, and they all just start fucking rejecting him. Dog, he gets the fucking the king of the court treatment. Oh my god.
Easy. King of the field treatment. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because if
Bono
you
goes,
think about it, right?
Stop acting like a king. I'm the king. I'd fucking kill myself. I don't need some. I don't need some of that bullshit.
No, but if you make Isagi have like a big fall off and like actually crash out and people actually reject him and it's like a whole team thing, and then he's got to earn the team's respect back, that would also then kind of put up a wall for when Nagi comes back too. Like,
You know what we
nobody's
need?
gonna pass to him. He's got to like prove himself and prove that
We
like
need-
he's here for a reason.
We need a thing of what happened with Ness in 288 or 289, where it's Isagi and Kaiser walking away, and it's just Rin and Io walking away, or Rin and Shido, where he's just like left it, like where he's like, here, I'll pull it up on the stream, where it's like
Is it the one where he's looking to like the back of Kaiser and Isagi?
yeah, it's
Where he's like, I'm gonna let go of you, my Kaiser.
No.
He's not a restrictive type. No, he's not.
yeah, everyone. Oh, I think Isagi's gonna find a fine line of existing in the middle.
Golden brain.
Yeah, like I
At
mean,
the
like
same time, though,
like
people
this.
like to say,
this. I need something like Isagi in Ness's place, and over here is
"Oh shit, yeah."
even like yo, it'd be fucking crazy. Chigiri and Bachata just walking away from him. Like, it'd go fucking crazy.
I need an Isagi like an emotional L. I'm not saying it because I'm a hater necessarily, although it is kind of because of that. But like
Someone pinged me.
the growth that he could then get out of that.
Isn't his adaptation a form of need to be restricted? Not necessarily. I just think freedom types can evolve in any circumstance.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. The problem is people like when you reach a ceiling to evolve, everybody's gonna reach it. We can't call like when somebody starts to fall off a restriction all the time because that's simply the time that somebody needs to evolve, if that makes sense. Whether they're freedom or restrictive, it's like different how they respond to it. It's not like every time somebody's shut out or every time somebody's does something bad, they're in a restricted environment. Because look at Hiyori, for example. You had fucking Isagi shit talk him. He didn't have that crazy of a performance in the Nigeria game, and now he's evolving. It's still technically restrictive because, like, you know, shit wasn't going Hiyori's way. It was kind of bad. But he evolves in a different way by choosing a new option. Restrictive types kind of go into the emotional side.
Guys, you want to hear my reasoning for why my live wasn't approved to be put back on the For You page?
Go on.
The reason was $, reason $.
Yep.
That was my reasoning. Legitimately, like, hold up. I can't turn my camera on, but it literally just says $, reason, $. That was the reason.
So money? Talking about money?
Yeah.
Don't say the name. Don't say the name. It's all going to the same place.
Yeah.
That shot was discovered. I mean, I don't really care if he discovered things in a restrictive environment.
Technically, he didn't. I wouldn't say he discovered it in a restrictive environment. I would say he was in a very new. Like, sure, Nagi was on him, but I wouldn't say that's necessarily a restrictive environment. He still had the freedom to create and understand his weapon. Like, the direct shot wasn't a weapon that he created in that circumstance. It was a weapon that he realized he had in that circumstance. Like, he unlocked it with Bachata.
I just used the whole two-gun volley thing because, like, yeah, the two-gun volley, like the scenarios in it was he was restrictive, but like the reason why he was able to create that freedom was because of his training and the inspiration from Nagi. If he doesn't have those things, he doesn't evolve.
Yep.
Hold up.
He's calling on like previous experiences and previous weapons to then create something new. While
previous freedom
types...
gives him current freedom.
Yeah.
Like they're pressing him. Shoot, trap. Oh no, this was all freedom, right? He goes, shoot, trap, my right leg or my left. No, I'll devise a new weapon right here, right now. A new invention. He has the freedom to do this because he has a left and right shot. He can shoot, he can trap, he can shoot with his left, he can shoot with his right. He has the options to choose, and so he made a new outcome. That's also what I think Isagi does better than any other freedom type, is that he doesn't choose an option in front of him. He makes a new option from the options in front of him.
Who texted me on my email?
Who's emailing me? Is it GamerSups? No. If I ever got partnered with GamerSups, I want them to make a flavor after me called Ego's Blue Balls.
Blue balls, alright. Well, no, you should call it Ego Juices.
Yeah, I was gonna say Batra
Nah.
is ego juice.
No,
Nah, Ego Blue Balls.
like a character name, just Ego Juices. That's all you need, just Ego Juices.
He's just gonna be Ego hitting the fucking, just in a weird pose. No, it's not Ego Juice. It's not Ego Juice. It's Ego's Juice.
Bro, give me a game of subs called the Shido Special. Have it white.
Special.
White and gooey.
White and gooey. A little bit of give me some
thick
Cheeto flavored
consistency like
gelato,
custard.
please. Give me Cheeto gelato.
Consistency. Oh god, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, you guys are getting roses on here. Yeah, we also have almost 100 people on TikTok. We have 130 on YouTube. We have almost 2.6, almost 2.7K people on total viewers from TikTok.
Everybody right now who's watching.
Hi everyone.
Marble Frog, you guys need to follow Marble Frog. He needs to get his account back.
Yeah, he needs to get out of the. He needs to not.
Bro, that jail is insane.
TikTok is fucking him over.
There's no such thing as jail. You're fine. Yeah, you hit 10K. You're good.
Yeah, I'm not actually complaining. Because now
You
I'm
got monetized
also...
now, though.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm also thinking about like new shit that I want to make.
Oh wait, now I can talk to you guys about monetization and how much it sucks. Oh, I told Uncle this. Did I tell you that I lost $700?
Bro, how?
Someone got in access to my TikTok account without me fucking being told, which I have 2FA, which they should have. Someone logging into my account, and they changed the banking info from my PayPal to theirs, and my $700 get deposited into theirs without me knowing.
Wonderful. And TikTok's not helping, right?
They did, but today's a Sunday. I submitted a ticket and I submitted the form to their legal department. And if they don't, I'm gonna fucking sue, because guess what? Your boy can do that now that they're owned by the U.S.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they're owned by the U.S., I can sue and get way more than just $700. I would just want my money back. I don't want any more. I just want what I had.
Right, like
Because that was
no
half my
joke though.
paycheck.
No joke though, I'm not even trying to troll. Are y'all safe in New York? Well, not New York, fucking hell. America
I'm
right
Florida.
now, like with everything going on, like
I'm
everything
safe here.
good. Like, okay, good. Loop, like you good?
Yeah,
I'm white. I'm golden.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm white as shit. I'm pale. I'm ghost. They would probably come after me with a vacuum before they came after me with ice. like,
chilling
I'm-
now.
They're just racist.
We'll just see. So like the good thing is that like ice is like failing.
yeah, they've run out of funding now. I just wanted to make like just do a quick check-in and be like, y'all are
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
right?
Oh yeah, I'm chilling. Oh, when are leaks coming out? Leaks are coming out. I don't know. My source said that he was looking at he was looking for the magazine at stores right now. That's what I was told.
They're not coming out for another hour or so.
I don't know. Well, that was at 9. That was at 8:30, or it was like 9 o'clock. We're about 40 minutes then, so we might drop around 10 o'clock. Which 10 o'clock is the standard for leaks. We've just been getting them on different days, so people don't really remember. Like,
My sleep schedule is so fucked. I'm actually here for leaks. Wow.
dude, my sleep schedule is so fucked that I have a presentation tomorrow and I'm doing this. I've also been okay. This is my next video, and I want to share you guys the thumbnail because I fucking love this thumbnail. Holy shit, it is one of my favorites I have ever gotten for a video. It's the players I'm investing in for the U20 World Cup, or just the future of the story in general. Let me add y'all to the same Discord thing. I'm gonna send y'all this shit. And we gotta peep this. Like, here we go. I just sent you it through Discord. This is one of my favorite thumbnails I have ever done.
Fuck, I turned my PC on.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
I love it so much. I try to go crazy with the graphics on this one. I think it looks fucking insane. I was so happy with how it turned out. It turned out exactly how I was imagining it too. I love when they do that. I'll do that. I'll show y'all on the stream if you want. I'll show y'all on the stream.
There needs to be like a BLUELOCK stock market. I need one. Me and Marvel were talking.
Wait, that's actually so fire. What the fuck?
Dude, that's actually sick.
Yeah,
Dude,
right. Like, we're all BLUELOCK content creators. This was something I was talking to Loop about before. Why don't we all just start like doing more shit together? Like,
yeah, I would totally do that. I just don't have time for like most shit because college is kicking my ass. But I totally want to do way more group content.
Okay, bet.
Like I want to do more group content more than anything right now. Like, I just need to get more time. But like, if y'all had like, what shit were you planning?
That's the thing. Like, it's kind of more so up in the air at the moment because we're just kind of seeing what other people would be down to do as well. Because my idea was like, if we had a channel that was just called like BLUELOCK or something, and we either did like mini games on it, or you could do challenges.
This is the thumbnail.
Like, it doesn't you don't necessarily all have to be in the video at the same time. It could be a challenge of like, I don't know, shoot a fucking top bins or something like that, and then everybody has like their own little segment of when they're trying, or even just actual mini games together.
I would say what would be a funny thing. I want to do this for like a convention. Like, we have like my little group on YouTube is the Geeks, so it's me, Anamasu, Raven, Onyx, and Serena Rose. We're all our little group. I want to do, if I ever met them all at one convention, I want to do a video where we're all hunting for BLUELOCK themed stuff, like a bingo card.
Oh,
and whoever fills it out first wins.
Oh, that's actually a good idea.
Do most BLUELOCK creators get along? No, I know a lot of creators who don't like other creators. I try to be cool with most people. The only person that I'm not cool with is Anime Greenlee, and I'm gonna be honest, I targeted him as a person rather than the post he was talking about. So I would say that's my bad, but I don't like the kind of person he projects himself to be on the internet. But I try to be as cool with as many creators as I possibly can.
Why did Unk become Golden Freddy? What? What I do?
Oh, that's it, Freddy.
I just observe the fan base and just answer questions and shit. Like, people are like, oh, this was plot. And I'm like, I'll push my fucking nerd glasses up and I'm like, well, actually, it was explained in.
Marvel low-key reminds me of like, have you ever, who here knows Doctor Who? You know Doctor Who?
Yeah. My friend's obsessed with it.
Do you remember the one episode where the Doctor finds that family that's like trying to destroy the world or whatever, and he like traps the little girl in the mirror?
I think so, yeah.
So like, and it's like, oh, if you ever see someone at the corner of your eye, that's supposed to be her. Like Marble kind of reminds me of that. He's like like everyone knows he's there, but it's like you see him for a split second. He'll be
Damn,
back.
bro,
random
I'm
comment
gonna be honest with you, bro. I wouldn't. You ever go into a comment section and you see your buddy and it was a post you never thought they would be in?
Yeah.
One of my friends was in. I opened up the comments. It was something he left a comment. It had 0 likes, and I replied and it said, "So this is what you're doing instead of answering my messages." Like, but here's another thumbnail I'm happy with. I did this one for Raven. He's doing a "What if Isagi went to Ubers?"
Oh.
Like this is one I just did for him.
Sagi would be a very good player.
Yeah, like I have commissioned a ton of them. Like I'm gonna do a video talking about if Ryo could score could copy a Kaiser Impact. So I'm having you know that in chapter 181 when Kaiser scores the nice people.
Yeah.
I'm having Ryo in that pose, but it's a Kaiser. It's a gridded Kaiser next to him.
Okay, question, right?
Yeah.
If we're talking Isagi's adaptability and we're talking like understanding how eye types work, I know that like Predator Eye is restricted to restricted egoists for now, but is there a possibility that if Isagi went to Ubers, he could learn how to do it just
No.
because of his weapon?
No, I think he would learn protagonist feeling from Snuffy. I think if he
But,
was to learn anything, he'd learn metavision and protagonist feeling.
But because of Isagi's weapon, right? You don't think there's a possibility that like he's the first person to break that seal?
No, I don't think in any capacity. I think if Isagi learns to, I think even if Isagi learns to adapt to restrictive environments, he would still never get it. Another thing that pissed me off is when people say, "Where was this stated?" And I'm like, brother, I gave you the examples. Like, but yeah, but it wasn't stated. I'm like, brother, if you
The
need to be
evidence
specifically
is here, this chapter, this screenshot, this panel.
Yeah. And I made a video talking how I hate how Lorenzo was written in the series because the majority of his performances being called the world's best U20 center back, whereas a midfielder, and saying that as a defender he's getting beat by feints he shouldn't be getting beaten by. In terms of direct on the ball, he's one of the worst players we've seen. He's never taken the ball off of someone.
The best showing for Lorenzo would have been have Kaiser go a little bit crazier in the Ubers game and just have Lorenzo block them all.
But like, here's the thing. He's great at man marking, right? And I get that his style of defense is different. But the moment he got shown switching from center back to midfield, where Nico took his position as center back, and the majority of his time was spent as a midfielder, being called the best center back doesn't make me think he's the best defender.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I try my best to understand and explain the narrative, but like I still have my problems.
Like, I explained that I explained it to you. Hiyori fainting Lorenzo makes sense because Lorenzo's just really fucking stupid.
Yeah, because we had the whole fucking talk about him being, what was it, the Scarecrow, right?
Yeah, we had a whole Marvel and I went through a whole like 30-minute dialogue about how Lorenzo is like a representation of like the Scarecrow and Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, I guess you could make because we was
Marvel, I
talking
think
about
you're
making
muted.
that argument for I'm muted?
No, not Marvel. Sorry, Loop. You're like
Oh, man.
audio. Now you're just a fucking.
Yeah,
because I was thinking about that, and I was like, I guess like from an angle, you can see the Ubers game as like, what is it, Alice in Wonderland?
No, it was Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz. Fuck, sorry,
Yeah, I can't believe you didn't know that.
bro.
Push
I'm
his
not
glasses
gonna lie. I got bro. Don't clip that.
Like, I'm gonna say that what I want to do is I don't know how I would do it. Somehow I want to put up not a gambling thing, but I want to put up a thing in the server where people leave their predictions and whoever got the prediction correct for the next, like I'm talking exactly. Like, not just saying, oh, Rayo goal. I'm talking, you got to say, Karasu and Hiyori start breaking past people. They send a pass. It goes over Isagi. It fakes it. It goes to Rayo. Charles appears and tries to pressure Rayo. He copies Isagi with a 2-gun and scores. If someone leaves like that prediction, and that's exactly what happens in the next chapter, I want there to be a way to give them some kind of reward or something.
Yeah, that's what we was talking about, the stock market.
Isn't there a stock market bot for Discord?
I don't know. I don't run the Discord. It's all Raven. He manages the Discord. I'm just there.
Look this up really quick. Discord.
Like,
But
okay,
like,
give me that's my prediction. My prediction is that Karasu and Hiyori break through. They send Hiyori sends a pass. It looks like it's going to Isagi. Instead, it goes past him, and it goes to Reo. Charles shows up to try and help by marking Reo. He hits 2 gun and scores. That's my prediction. I want give me your exact predictions. I'm talking.
I think they hit the post. I think they hit the post because hitting the post is like when your vision for a goal is almost correct, but something's slightly gone wrong. That way they can kind of fail for this because I don't think someone's going to score before the first half. That way, if somebody doesn't score, it's like less of a bad thing because nobody blocked it. The keeper didn't save it. It was like their vision was just slightly off. Because it's happened with like other characters before when they hit the post. When you hit the post, it's like you were trying, you had like the right idea, but your execution was off.
Dude, why in the world is Arlong You know what? I'm not even gonna question it. I'm looking at the One Piece stock right now. Arlong has bigger stocks than Bartolomeo.
Well, do you know why?
What did Arlong do?
Not Arlong. Barto got fucking owned. Barto got
So?
his entire ship sunk by Yasop in one shot. The entire Straw Hat Grand Fleet is gone. That's why.
No,
He's presumed dead.
Barto's not dead. No, I don't
He's
believe it.
presumed dead.
See, it would make sense, but this is Oda who's writing the story, so.
Yeah.
Also,
But all right, give me exact. I need your exact prediction. Give me your exact prediction for the next chapter. I need the exact one.
Yeah, Loop, what's yours? Mine is that they hit the post.
okay.
No, that's not the exact. I'm talking start to finish. Give me start. Like I just gave you mine. Hiyori Karasu dribble, fake out pass to Isagi. Reo gets stopped by Charles, but he takes the 2 gun and scores.
I'm gonna write this down. I have my. It's hard to see because I have a picture up right now. You can see. I don't know if you can see it.
Let's see if we can get this working.
There's Here's my post-it note. I'm gonna write this down. Let me go. Oh shoot.
How do I set it up so like everyone's kind of like this, but it's me at the front? I don't know how to get that set up.
Earth sorcery is quite advanced meme.
No, but I mean like okay, you see how you're like taking up like not the full screen, but there's boxes on the side. How do I do that with mine? Or like I'm not taking up the full screen.
Bullshit technique. Earth sorcery is quite advanced.
Okay.
I haven't heard of this bullshit since the Heian era. I love JJK Modulo and season 3 are both cool. The JJK stock is just fucking going crazy.
Bro, did you see how Yuji was moving? What the fuck?
My Deborah stocks are paying off. I've been telling people that he is. I have Deborah stronger than both Sukuna and Gojo. I don't care.
No.
He blitzes both of them. He blitzes both of them
Yuji
so
strong. Okay, you think current Yuji versus Pete Gojo?
Yuji slams.
I don't think he slams, but I think he wins.
Yuji just uses world cutting slash. He has all of Sukuna's abilities.
No, he doesn't. He just has dismantle.
No, he has all of them.
Since when?
He learned all because it's implied when he copies Sukuna directly. He should have all of the abilities that Sukuna has.
No, he only has. He doesn't even have Shrine. Shrine was like part of like the domain, I guess. But
It makes sense like over time because if they're showing like one of his first feats be his mastery over blood manipulation,
because he ate Choso's brother.
he was a vessel for Sukuna for how long? He was made to do that.
Not even a year.
Yeah, but he was like birthed with a finger.
Yuji has
Well, I don't know how he was born. I'm not caught up in the manga. I'm reading Modulo, but I haven't read Culling Games.
So basically, like how Yuji was created is that it was fucking Sukuna's twin's soul's descendant or some bullshit like that.
Yeah,
and
I know he ate his
involved one
twin.
of the fingers
Yeah.
apparently. Because
Like,
every time. Wait, sorry, what was you gonna say?
I know he ate his twin. That's why he has the forearms and 2 mouths. Sukuna in the womb.
Yeah. So it's taken the soul of the dead twin and a Sukuna finger to then make a vessel for him.
Yo, you guys want to play some Blue Lock Rivals?
I think that just like Yuji should, in theory, have all of Sukuna's abilities. And even if he doesn't, I just think he like domain diffs Gojo. I think his domain is far more refined than Gojo's is now.
Why are you guys giving JJK spoilers in the Blue Lock discussion? Okay, part of me, I do apologize, but at the same time, this shit has been out. Botto
Yeah, JJK
kicked the
doesn't have
ball the last
spoilers.
time this stuff was
Mind
dropping.
Like,
Like 2 years
so-
ago.
My whole thing is that I don't think there's anyone in the verse that actually scales to Deborah's speed right now. I think that he's faster than both Gojo and Sukuna.
He hasn't really shown much speed, has he? Oh no, yeah, the light speed thingy.
At sub
I
or
don't-
almost light speed, Sukuna and
Does
Gojo.
yeah, but does he still get past infinity though?
Yes, his curse technique being made of light automatically gets past infinity. I don't think Gojo can perceive light speed attacks, and infinity is based on perception.
Yeah, but it's infinity. It's bringing the literal like theoretical space. Light
not
still has
based
to
on-
travel that.
It's I don't think it's based on perception. I think he blocks I'm pretty sure he blocks like everything. He just has to regulate it.
Because he can perceive the attacks that are coming at him.
Yeah, but it's automatic.
Yeah, it's not. The only thing that's automatic about it is that if he can perceive the thing that's coming towards him, because the way he describes it is that Infinity has to break something down, like its shape and size. This is why Hanamis like gases are able to.
Do
So,
you
like-
not think that Gojo can see the light spectrum though, because of the 6 eyes?
No,
But he
because
can see cursed energy.
I don't think he can perceive things that are moving at light speed. No.
I don't know.
I just think
Um,
the 6 eyes works more of like a sense more than anything.
Yeah. Wait, did Dabura do what Gojo did with red? Like, is that why his light is like a black light now? Is he
Yeah.
doing like
It's
reversal?
reversal.
Okay. What would a reversed cleave be? Does he just like fix stuff?
I mean, you're not technically wrong because like we've seen Sukuna heal other people.
Yeah, but that's
Apparently
reverse
that
curse
shit's
technique.
hard.
That's just pure reverse curse technique, like what Yuta does
Yeah, but
in
like,
Choco. Like,
do
is
you
a
think
rever-
there's
is
a
it-
possibility that that's what his reversal was, but he just never fucking did it because that's what it was used for?
I don't know.
All right, I got my predictions here.
All right, let's read. Let's read it. What are your predictions?
First, Hiyori obviously received the pass. Start of
Okay.
last chapter. He has.
He already loses it immediately.
I believe
That'd be crazy.
I don't know who wants probably some France NPC player.
Probably like Gabon.
He
right.
dribbles past them. He's able to get past them. Then he passes it back off to Karasu, and they perform a combo play. Whether it's a chemical reaction or not, I don't know specifically, but they perform a combo play which allows them to get closer to France's box. Before they actually do something major, we get a small flashback, like another Hiyori Karasu flashback when they're back in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that flashback is about, I don't really know. Actually, maybe it might be about Karasu having told Hiyori about how he views himself as mediocre, and Hiyori tries to like convince him, like, "Hey, you're not mediocre."
It could be light novel stuff as well, because
Or
for
like-
one of them they got a light novel and they had like they've met before and more.
I'll even
had
say
more
this.
conversations.
Do you think there's a prediction? Okay, I'm adding to my prediction based on that. I think Hiyori Karasu are going to dribble. I think they're going to link Bachata in here because Bachata is free. No one's on Bachata right now. So I think Hiyori gets with Bachata. He starts dribbling. The guy, his mark comes over to press him. Karasu just like basketball techniques fucking walls him so Bachata can get past him. Like what Yukimiya did.
I
with
don't
Isagi.
think that's crazy to say at all.
And
'cause
then Bachata, Hiyori, and Hiyori and Karasu continue to link up. They think, oh, it's gonna go to Isagi, and that's how the play segues. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Yeah. So then, after we get a flashback, Hiyori and Karasu continue to do their combo play, and Yugo presses them with another player to stop their 2v1. This is when Hiyori gets the final pass Hiyori does the final pass to Karasu, and before Yugo can steal it, Karasu passes it off to the striker he believes is most suited to score, and I think it's going to be Rin. But
Burū was marked by Ugo, and he already got eliminated from the last chapter.
I said Ugo goes to pressure Karasu.
Oh, okay.
And then The same way like Loki went to go pressure Hiyori, despite he was the one guarding somebody else. I can't remember who. Karasu passes it off to Rin because I think like that's still the most logical, like most predictable option. Rin successfully gets the shot off. It's about to go in, and then Loki pulls like an RU type save in the U20 game and blocks it with his foot before the keeper can get there.
So like the Kaiser Impact play.
Essentially, but like we actually get to see Loki's foot like outreach Renoir's hand, like how RU saved the against
a size shot at the end of the first half, right?
I'm not saying like Loki's gonna do some like split backwards crazy kick, but like it's just gonna be like Loki's foot's gonna extend farther than Renoir's hand, and like BLUELOCK was going to score if it wasn't for Loki being on the field.
So kind of like how Chigiri scores against the Wanema twins, right? When it's like that final tap over the goalkeeper.
He gets that final, not necessarily a tap, because I think like
in this scenario it would be like more of a block, but that's like the type of stretch that you're talking about from him.
Yeah, a whole foot and to block it.
I heard that. Why'd you rip ass, bro?
What?
I heard that.
I'm shuffling cards right now.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you are. Will Isagi get Predator Eye? No. All right, you know what we do? Let's just start. All right, you guys in the chat, ask questions and we'll rapid fire them. I'll let Marble and Loop take TikTok and I'll take the YouTube questions. Y'all start rapid fire questions and where's leaks? They're coming soon, hopefully.
Yeah, I can answer some questions. What y'all got actually?
Will be fun. Or should we pull people up?
Yeah, pull people up.
This will be fun. Y'all request in. If you're in the YouTube,
is Ness a talented learner? No, Ness is a genius.
Yeah,
he's got the ankle technique, and the whole like theory about that so far is that like the reason why Ness and Kaiser are so good together is because it's the genius talented learner duo that Isagi's yapping about, being like it's the ultimate way to improve.
Marvel, I need you to look at this. Look at this. I DM'd you on Discord.
Oh shit! Wait.
Maharaga versus Isagi. Well, it depends on who adapts first.
I have Isagi winning.
Not current Isagi. Peak Isagi, yes. Current Isagi, no.
Oh.
Bro,
Ichi peak.
Look at that volume 7 cover, bro.
Y'all think Isagi will receive a red card? Nah, I think he might have a crash out at like halftime or something, but a red card's kind of crazy.
Can you check with the leaker really quick? Because if it's not gonna come out in like the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'm gonna go to bed.
All right, let me
keep it a bean.
Okay.
Yeah. Isagi has already been possessed.
The guy didn't seem like he's
football. I think he's partially been experienced.
Okay. Guy didn't answer. All right. Yeah. Y'all request up. And we'll answer your questions. We'll try and keep it one question per thing, though. We'll try and keep it one question per.
I think the God possession part though comes in turn with like luck. That's why it was like it rejected him at first to show it existed.
Yeah, what's good?
What's that, man?
And then he understood.
Okay, cool. My question is, let's say we have an Isagi sub this France game. What do you man think is the best one? Because I'm saying not too crazy. Kunigami might be a better sub than Isagi at this point.
Shido or Atoya?
Atoya?
Yeah,
Atoya.
Karasu's
I'm actually trying to hear that.
Karasu's peaking right now. Atoya in for like Chigiri and Shido in for Isagi.
Okay,
you drop,
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you drop someone like Bachara or Reo back into Chigiri's position, and you put Atoya in the midfield.
Substitute.
Yeah, like the perfect sub striker, right?
They should substitute Rin for Corona.
Who's gonna be able to facilitate Shido though? Like on
well, we've got Bachara, Reo,
Hiyori.
Karasu was on his team in PXG.
Okay, I can see Karasu, but like
even Aiku with a long ball. Karasu and Hiyori, Bachara and Shido have the same genius impulses.
Yeah,
and Hiyori's the closest thing to Sai, and Ryo can copy Sai. And
yeah, Shido's had a connection with Ryo in the second selection. Hiyori's basically a B-Tech version of Sai. Bachara has the same impulse as him. He worked with fucking Karasu on PXG.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're putting down.
Even Chigiri technically falls into like the same ego type, right? Yeah. Genius freedom.
Yeah.
Okay, Chigiri is a bit more of a stretch, to be fair.
It's more of a stretch, but like Fast
Crossing.
reaction, fast character, cross in, quick link up. Not too insane.
Shido's thing isn't really being like fast than it is being like very
Agile.
having like, peak
No, but it's
instinct.
the
Agile and having,
reaction
like,
time
peak
that's
instincts.
dangerous, right? Because like third selection, it was like, oh, Shido reacted to the ball first and then shot it behind him. Then I think it was the lead up that went into the Big Bang drive. It was like Shido reacted first and Gagamaru had to come out. So it's the reaction time, the quick speed, the quick reaction that I guess you could connect to Chigiri. Be like, oh, Chigiri made a
Yes,
burst
but that
play
could
and then
also
he
go
crossed
up
the
to
ball.
quality
in,
of
and Shido only
instinct
react-
at the time.
Wait, what? Sorry.
Because like, I guess I see what you're saying, but at the same time, that could also go down to quality of instinct and decision making. Because like Shido back then had superior instincts to everyone else. Like Isagi back then wasn't reacting fast enough. Bachiro back then wasn't reacting fast enough. But now these guys have comp. Now they have experience. Now they've played against world class players. They understand what the kind of speed they need to be playing at to match that world class level. So that's why I'm saying Shido is more instinct than he is reaction speed.
Yeah, it's not a perfect argument. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying, like, you could make an argument. There is a way to argue like Chigiri in this too.
Yeah, I got what you mean. It's a bit of a stretch, but I got what you mean.
Yeah, Chigiri's not mainly in it though. It'd be like Bachiro, Reo, Karasu, Hiyori.
Yeah. I'd say mainly Hiyori and Karasu then, because Karasu has actually played with him, and Hiyori, like you said, is bootleg Sai. So,
But
yeah,
Reo had a connection with him in the fucking second selection, and that was after he got dumped by Nagi, and what situation happening to him right now. The same thing, so
yeah,
we
that's
could
kinda
get
like-
like a run back of what happened, but like actually go through it in more detail and not just fucking brush past it. But here's the hoping, right?
Yeah. All right, calm. Anyway, that's my thing.
I appreciate it, man.
If you want
know
to
what
drop me, you can drop me.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
you
it,
guys
bro.
keep doing your big one.
Yeah,
No, you, man,
appreciate you, bro.
appreciate it.
Thanks for hopping in.
All right, yeah. Y'all can request up in the TikTok chat and just give us your take. Try to keep it to one question if possible. That way we can get as many people in here as possible.
Yeah, Shido acknowledged Reo back then. He
did.
He named his like fucking chameleon style before like anybody else did.
Arrow, did
Did
you
he
hear
call-
anything back from the leaker or no?
Yeah.
I have not heard anything. I messaged him. I said any updates, and he hasn't answered yet.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Reo copied Shido, and then
Yeah,
he
now-
was like, "Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing." He was like, "Don't misjudge your explosion, Mr. Chameleon."
You dip and loop.
I'm gonna dip it in like 3 minutes. Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, y'all request up with your questions or just honestly,
Leaks
hot
are
takes
ready,
predictions would
guys.
be good too. Anything to kind of keep it flowing, give us conversations about the chapter. Do you think something happens like in many matches, the second selection NEO, whenever someone new evolves, Isagi analyzes it and evolves further? Do you think the same thing's gonna happen here? No, I think Isagi's gonna just be. He's too in his head right now. Like what Ugo is saying to him is really drilling into his psyche. Like every time we see Isagi just existing, he's always thinking about Ugo. Like it's crazy
Yeah.
how much Ugo just saying stuff because it's true. In his brain, he knows he's right. He knows what Ugo is saying is correct. Like
Yeah, because there's the whole fucking panel where like Ren's literally stood next to him, being like, "Isagi, pass it! I'm right here." Isagi only thinks about Hugo.
and then takes the shot himself. Which
Yeah.
honestly, I'll say this: is it too crazy of a take to say that
Oh, I
Charles
think,
right now is better than Isagi right now?
Not too
Arrow, I
crazy,
think
to be
leaks-
honest.
I think leaks are about to come out. Shadow just posted on Twitter.
What do you
that
say?
The leaks are there now, so I think they're coming out in like 5 minutes or something.
Oh, that's good.
Apparently, from what I'm hearing, it's a peak Karasu chapter
Oh, we got the leaks for JJK Modulo though.
for chapter 23.
No, it's we got the volume 2. It's Deborah sitting on a throne or something.
WW, as he should, as the second strongest character in the verse.
I love the
Yuji.
Big Bang Drive. I don't think that goal's ever going to happen again, though.
I hate one-shot goals.
I mean, I do and I don't. Because, like, even Kaiser's bicycle kick, I don't really think we're going to see something like that again. I don't think he's just going to pull that bullshit out.
I think
they're
it's cool in the
fine.
moment, but that's why it's not one of my favorite goals that he's ever scored.
Which one is? Like, is it the Magnus?
I love Magnus is my favorite goal overall just because it's written so well. Oh, leaks are coming. I guess I'm not getting them this week. Yes, Yodi's finally using Metavision. Okay, the live is gonna end here because I'm gonna go prep this stuff. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm gonna probably do this again next week. Stay tuned. My video is gonna be up soon about what the leaks, what the leaks are going on about. So yeah, I appreciate y'all joining, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time. All right.
Peace.
Let's go.
Take
Touch
care,
grass.
y'all.
Touch grass.
Drink well, the look after.